Phoenix Wright crying
Who's sending
like a
ghost
bitch
stories,
sends
Dub?
me. Ghost stories, Dub? We were talking about the the Duel Masters dub, and so we were talking about the ghost stories dub.
Not because you're
I
around.
own that on DVD, by the way.
Oh my god.
The dub.
Another dub video that is irreversibly damaged.
Permanently
It's the same
altered
group
my-
of friends. It is the same group of friends that watch that and the Devilman dub back to back.
You gotta have like a few lined up.
You gotta be prepped and
Oh,
ready
we're
at all
live.
times. Yeah.
We're live.
Yeah. Anyway, hi, welcome back.
The countdown is still on. I was gonna start saying Devilman bullshit.
I was just like zoned out. I was just like, okay.
I was
sure.
just yapping.
In my defense, I said, "Are you ready to go?" And I got a yes, so I was like, "Okay."
Yep.
You did.
And we
yeah.
did respond.
Yeah,
You did say yes.
we did do that.
You did do that. You can't blame me for this. Anyway, hi, welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, where I'm pretty sure we're going to court, and it's gonna be a day and a half.
Welcome to Phoenix Crying.
Welcome to Phoenix Crying. Maya.
Shout out to now that we've
Sorry, Nick. Cannot help you on this one.
ooh, now that we've
9/11.
passed it in this game, Phoenix's behavior when Maya is not around really made me think that Ryunosuke was gonna be, worse. Without
That's
Suzuki.
true.
Yeah.
He's a
Phoenix
little bit
is
more pulled together.
non-functioning without Maya.
Phoenix is so horrendously depressed without
He's
her.
just
It's
too
really bad.
soggy and pathetic.
He's a soggy man.
Like Ryunosuke at least is like, well, I've spent the last 6 months like studying and like actually doing stuff, and then like you don't talk to Phoenix, you are Phoenix in like Rise from the Ashes, and he's like, yeah, I haven't done my job in 6 months.
He's like, it's been
Everything's
2 months.
terrible.
It's
Go
been 2
away.
months since the trial.
Pretty
No,
sure he
I've
like
had
actively
nothing.
turns down cases too.
I
like,
think he did. I think he said like,
He's
I haven't
depressed.
taken a
he
case.
I
Yeah.
remember this. He explicitly does. He's like, there were people who asked, but I didn't.
I
want
said
to."
no.
Jesus.
We're like Phoenix,
Phoenix,
darling.
you have to live.
Sweet
You
perfect
have to do
boy.
your job.
You have to do your job, dude.
What a fucking loser.
Ryu is strangely functional despite the dead boyfriend.
Despite the dead boyfriend.
He has to work to
He's
distract
compartmentalizing.
himself.
Yeah, actually, I think that's it.
Compartmentalizing. He's like, I have to focus on the law thing. I can't drop the ball because otherwise Cosmo really will be mad at me.
Yeah, I can't be bad at the lawyer thing, otherwise Cosmo's gonna haunt my ass.
Cosmo's gonna haunt my ass. Which, I mean, well, now that I say it. Anyway, it's October 24th. Thank God, 9:11 a.m. The Old Bailey Defendant's Antechamber.
Oh fuck, not already. I don't even remember. Good morning to you, Mr. Naruhodo.
Good morning, Professor. Ready for today's proceedings?
No.
Me neither. Let's go.
I hope so. I should be. Even I, with nothing left to...
Good morning, my dear fellows. Oh, Mr. Sholmes, you're here. Why, naturally. A true gentleman stands shoulder to shoulder with his friends in battle at all times. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'll see you later, then. Now, Professor, we really need you to remain calm in the courtroom today.
Yes. Do try your hardest not to enter the witness stand uninvited again.
Jesus.
Yes, I will. I realized it was a mistake. Oh, fuck!
My dear fellows, I must interject. Oh, you're still here, Mr.
anything.
Sholmes. What's the matter? Surely you've overlooked some praise, have you not? To be cast in my direction? Sorry, I don't follow. Must I spell it out? I, the great Herlock Sholmes, the great detective of worldwide acclamation, arose at some ungodly hour to be here now, first thing in the morning. A miracle, you must
like-
agree.
It's just like me for real.
Yeah.
Well, If I must agree, then... As you know, my sleep is quite impregnable. Iris had to employ her full gamut of tactics. Don't say it! Don't say it! She pulled the covers off, shook me, poked both cheeks, punched me, and kicked me from the bed.
Not when I'm done with it. Alright, phew, I got it out of me. I'm sorry. I had to get it out of my system. I had to get it out of my system.
You were so strong, you lasted 2 dialogue boxes. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, that was really impressive.
Then she poured a boiling cup of her latest experimental blend on my face, and at last I was bestirred.
Oh my. Iris has been busy.
Iris doesn't have it in her to go that far. She's too nice.
Ah, I sense the spirit of a fellow scientist, one who relishes the infinite possibilities of blending tea.
I'm the one worthy of praise here, not Iris! This is my victory!
This is my perfect victory.
No.
Think of that, So sorry. It activated me like a fucking sleeper agent.
Think of that now.
I don't know
guess.
who this is.
I don't
know.
remember.
I don't remember at all.
Sorry to cut in. Nope.
Ouch, Gregson.
Oh, Inspector Gregson. Good morning. Gregson, my dear fellow, why the grim expression at this delightfully early hour?
I'm EP. Oh, I don't know. Maybe because I've been... I said I'm EP.
Oh, okay. All I heard was I meet Pete, and I was like, what?
I'm neat beat. Oh, I don't know. Maybe because I've been confronted with a grimmer expression, eh?
God's
Damn
EP's
me.
soldier.
Damn straight.
Are you going to take that insult lying down, Professor?
What? What? I don't know!
Oh, poor Professor.
Anyway, here's the paperwork you asked for.
What paperwork? Ah, I took the liberty of requesting it yesterday. I have a feeling it may prove useful.
You wouldn't believe the hoops I had to jump through to get this brought out of the archives. It's the professor's autopsy report.
That mass murderers.
Who killed 5 members of the aristocracy?
He was found guilty and... Oh my god, why did I say it like that? He was found guilty at a closed trial 10 years ago now. It was all done under wraps.
Got possessed by the Cockney.
I was about to say something. I was about to say something that we were all gonna regret. I think you all know where I was.
No, we know.
That was a close one, fellas. I
You were
almost
given
spoke without
mod
thinking.
privileges, and now you're just fucking.
I've had mob privileges for months. And okay, anyway, this serious
I
moment.
literally don't remember when you got.
I don't
I have
remember
no
either,
idea.
honestly. They just kind of happened one day. And he was quickly executed soon after the trial. It's all in here. Yeah.
The crowd goes wild.
Yippee!
That's extremely normal.
I don't know what to say. Thank you, Inspector. Yes, much obliged, Gregson.
Us slowly lot of the yard are just doing what we can. In the shadow of the great detective Sholmes, of course. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, Gregson.
Well then, Professor Hairbrain, this is it. Today we're gonna lay this... No, today we're going to lay all this to rest at last.
I wish you the best of luck, Professor.
He's locking
He's locking in.
in. He's locking in.
I suppose he'll be in there today, will he? Drebber.
You
Yes.
better be.
I sure hope he
They're
is.
always, why am I here?
We expect the prosecution to summon him as a witness.
I'm still amazed that you managed to find him in just one day. I really owe you both so much.
I love Albert Hairbrain so much.
Me too.
He's so good.
Counsel and the defendant.
Yeah.
I just noticed his mouth moves.
Oh out.
Oh, it does a little
does?
bit.
It's
Yeah.
really cool.
That's
Never
fine.
noticed that. Okay. I suck.
The trial's about to resume. Kindly make your way into the courtroom at once.
Drebber looks like a wet cat crossed with an opossum.
So true.
Can't believe the Drebber reveal clip is now the second most viewed clip
it
on the
really?
channel. Yeah, it's up
Holy
there.
shit.
It's like hi, like that got fucking mad views. I don't know why.
We got really excited.
I know. This is it then, the final chapter. I mean, I think there's at least 2 more, but okay. Funny. My heart's racing a little. I've not felt this before, actually. This strange foreboding.
Also not the
As
last
if-
part of this trial.
Something's
No.
gonna happen in this trial that I'm not ready for. But I can't let that distract me from the only thing that really matters.
Enoch Drebber.
Yes. Dreb Nation.
Finding the truth, Mr. Nautilus.
I didn't say anything! Finding the truth. That was the
Let's go,
most
Dreb
like
Nation.
double devil on the shoulder, like Enoch Trevor, and then I was like, finding the
It's
truth.
the same energy
I didn't
as
say anything.
the fucking Full Metal Alchemist blooper where it's just like, you know, I've been thinking about something. Yeah, I think we should try to bring mom.
Yeah!
I think I'm trying to bring
Bring mom back.
24th
How would
of
I push you
October.
off this
Thank-
roof and break the army?
My
just
God,
off
you've just
back?
got back!
24th of October, thank God. 9:30 a.m. the Old Bailey courtroom. Oh my God, Magic Man! I forgot about you.
In
I
the
love that
name
song
of...
by heart.
All right, good start. Okay. In
We're so
the
locked
name
in.
of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session again. We resume the public hearing of Albert Harebrain, here present, who stands accused of murder. Sucks for him. Are the counsels for the prosecution and defense ready to proceed?
Sucks to suck. Hi.
I miss.
Right, you were gonna be here. We talked about that. It's like, whoa.
He's
You
locked
think-
in.
You think I was talking about the Master Disciple in terms of who I missed? I missed Baroque.
I know.
I know.
I missed Baroque. I missed them both, but like, I don't know, something about Baroque Van Zieks lately. The prosecution is ready.
The defense is ready, my lord. As promised, Lord Van Zieks has his apprentice with him. His apprentice with memory loss.
If I may, Lord Van Zieks.
Apprentice touching.
JPEG. Yes, my lord.
I have to keep moving my mic because it's in a
No,
weird
same.
position today.
I just
My
realized
I'm
pop
in a
filter's
weird
like
place
locked
today.
my door,
My-
and my father is standing directly outside my door. There's a chance he just walks in.
Oops.
Oh no.
My-
It's fine. I'll deal with that in a second. There
My
appears
pop
to be
filter was
someone
like-
standing at your side.
Pop filter's like censoring the disciple.
Oh my god.
Yes, my apprentice and assistant. I say Master Disciple, that's from the fan translation. It's definitely Master Apprentice. The prosecution believes today's proceedings will see the complexity of this case rise considerably.
I brought my unpaid
I
intern.
said both.
Whoa!
Yeah! I therefore
Hold on.
instructed my assistant to attend to ensure the smooth running of the trial.
Don't
God.
worry about
Sorry.
I like men, by the way.
Woo!
it. We know, Red.
I know.
my asexuality comes with a little asterisk.
Did he uncork that with the
He
sword?
Yeah.
he
He sure
did.
as
He
fuck
did
did.
not
He did.
saber the bottle. He uncorked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't tell you what I'm thinking right now. Okay. And the smooth running of liquid refreshments by the looks of it.
It's also like really hard to find a GIF of that when you search for it.
Why?
I have it like bookmarked somewhere because it was hard to track down.
They must have practiced that.
They must have practiced that. There's a. I'll have to go looking for it once we finish this case, but there's a comic of them practicing it and fucking it up. And Baroque going, "Are you mad at me? Are you mad at me?
Are you mad at me?
Are you
mad at me?
Oh god.
The way he holds himself, the way he moves. It couldn't be anyone else.
He's still suffering from amnesia, so there's really nothing we can do at the moment.
I know, but this is so very hard.
I sat right back down just in time. I'm great.
Nice.
It would appear the prosecution has done a fine job in responding to the demands of the court made yesterday. I understand you have successfully secured the engineer who disappeared from the scene on the day in question.
Yes, my lord. I intend to call him as a witness shortly.
He just uses like the nose of his mask as like a little proboscis and just starts sipping the wine.
I want him to peck at something.
I know. I was just thinking like that's Taka. That's just Taka, baby.
It is hilariously not supposed to be a bird. I'll talk about what animal it is later, but like.
Very
I'd say it was
good.
a bird.
Very good. Now then, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, who have been chosen at random to represent the will of the people in this courtroom today, that sentence stopped.
It cut off at a weird point, yeah.
It was weird. Are you ready and willing to proceed?
Exclamation man. I don't remember.
Who?
I don't remember who anyone was.
This was Leighton, man. So whoever did the Leighton voice.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
It
was
wasn't
either-
us.
It was
wasn't
either
Julie.
Julie or
Me?
Julie.
I'm gonna say
I don't
Julie.
remember what
It
the
was
Leighton
not
voice
me.
was.
Oh, it was Julie. It was Julie.
Okay, okay. I don't remember what the Leighton voice was, so I'm just gonna go with whatever the fuck. Of course, my lord. I'm sure we all understand the importance of doing our civic duty.
I do so despise deception and deceit. I find it so wearing.
Now I think I did a southern accent last time, and you immediately went no, no.
No, we told you no southern accent for the girl, but
yeah.
That was for juror 2.
Oh,
this year just made him very gay. I think
He can be southern and gay.
he can be southern and gay if you want.
If you want.
I don't
You
remember the
what?
voice that I did.
Oh,
I know
no.
my brain
was-
tried
there
to
was a
do like a
max
loose
spit.
Dr. Facilier, but like, oh right, it was it wasn't quite full max, but it was like
There's like a
there.
little bit. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
To take a man's life with a conjuring trick, it's against the magician's code, not to mention the law.
And also, it's illegal.
And also, it's illegal.
Any fake scientist
Oh my God, that's
would
right, me
feel
too!
the wrath of God, if you ask me.
That's right, we had 2 on this jury.
Was I the corn kid?
I think you were the
Yeah.
Yes.
We have to listen to what's said on both sides of the fence and then settle on one. That's it, isn't it?
Turning in my Irish voice.
Wasn't like this in my day. Wasn't like this at all.
Hey, boomer. Sorry.
Okay, Boo.
He's a cop, you can bully him,
If
it's
all
fine.
parties are ready to proceed, you may begin, Lord Van Zeeks.
Before I do, my lord, there is a report I must read to the court.
Rebecca called you a bitch.
Yesterday at the Great Exhibition grounds, the evidence of primary importance in this case.
He really is just an unpaid intern.
He is just an unpaid intern. The super high voltage instantaneous kinesis machine. God, I forgot I had to say all that. Which was installed on the experimentation stage.
Very polite, very demure.
Damn it, I took a sip of water. Was deliberately destroyed in an explosion affected by an unknown person or persons. It was. What?
Oh fuck, that's me.
An explosion! This is an outrage!
He's very polite, very demure.
Yes, I heard this grave news yesterday. Scotland Yard submitted a report to my office in the evening. I read that the machine was blasted to smithers and the wreckage reduced to ashes in the flames.
Shreds, you say?
To
Shreds, you say?
I have here a photographic print of the scene, taken in the wake of the explosion. It shows what little remains of the machine.
Yes, a terrible business.
He did it to destroy the evidence, did he?
That Enoch Drebber.
The court will take this print as evidence, counsel.
The whole Mass Disciple arc has too much of him interning and not enough soap opera cheesy amnesia arc shit.
We can go so K-drama with this. Where was...
We could.
Late yesterday afternoon. The protection afforded to the machine by the Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act was revoked. I hate saying these words.
Out loud.
However, before a thorough investigation could begin, the invention was obliterated from existence.
To shreds, you say?
As such, this will become a very different trial. As it stands now, with no evidence on which to draw meaningful conclusion. The authenticity of the kinesis machine will remain forever in obscurity.
Indeed. A most unfortunate state of affairs.
However, one thing remains clear.
Samantha thinks you're a bitch.
The victim's death was the result of the actions of the accused. Of that we can be certain. For it was the accused himself who was operating the machine, and who ultimately caused its loss of control.
Objection! As Lord Van Zeeks rightly says, this is a very different trial now. The accused accepts responsibility for his part in the events that transpired. He acknowledges that Mr. Asmund died as a result of the accident caused by his machine's malfunction. However, unbeknownst to the professor, he was being deliberately deceived by a pair of very clever fraudsters.
Names, counsel, if you please.
The engineer, Mr. Enoch Drebber, and the victim himself, Mr. Odi Asman. He was diddled and fiddled, Your Honor.
He was diddled. He was fiddled.
Fiddled.
So what exactly were these two men up to behind the defendant's back? They were diddling and fiddling, Your Honor.
Sorry, that got me so off guard.
They were diddling and fiddling. The defense intends to expose that information, thus establishing the unequivocal innocence of the defendant.
Toxic yaoi.
Toxic yaoi.
Thank you, counsels. The positions of the prosecution and defense have been clearly stated. I was trying to get through it.
You're so sorry.
Everyone hates me. Lord Van Zeek, summon your first witness, please.
At once, my lord.
For those who are watching the stream that aren't the three other people and can't see my mouse, I just booped the apprentice.
Right on his little snoot.
Right on his little snoot.
Boop the snoot. The prosecution calls the engineer, Mr. Enoch Drebber, to the stand.
Oh my
I like
god.
how
My
I
hair
said
kicking my feet.
Hi!
Mwah, kissing you.
State your
I
name
guess
and
so.
occupation for the court.
So many
Ryunosuke.
kissable people in court today.
Oh, there's so many in this one.
There's so many. Now I have to find his fucking voice again. Name, Enoch Trevor. Occupation. Hard to pin down, I would say.
Oh, not when I'm through with you.
Joke. Yes, there we go. You beat me to it.
Penis.
Penis.
Why does that- Your file indicates that you are currently being investigated in connection with another case.
I should look at the Drebber file that was given to me. Hold on, can I look at that? I want to look at
Do
that.
it.
Oh, it isn't.
Oh, it's not his, it's the other
Yeah, no.
one. Who the fuck is
Yeah.
Courtney Stevens?
still.
Oh, I know who Courtney Stevens is. Okay, never mind. We're fine. Who the fuck is Courtney Stevens? Never mind. Got it. Sometimes you have sometimes you have to say it out loud. Why is his mugshot serving so much cunt? Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
He's mewing.
He's mewing. He's fucking
My favorite part of this of that mugshot is that like they only have so much face visible, so like Kaze and Hurry rendered the lips like real pretty.
Why'd they make him so kissable?
They
Right.
look, they made this masked man so kissable to distract from the fact that he's pulling like a perfect Anakin Skywalker episode 3.
It's so mean.
It's not mean. Did you see Hayden Christensen in that movie? He's gorgeous.
Okay, that's fair. That's totally fair.
Yeah,
I will not have you talk shit about episode 3 in my house.
the theft of a waxwork model. Is it? The most extraordinary sounding business.
See, Max, I need you to back me up on this. Episode 3 is good. Hayden Christensen is pretty.
He is. No, you're right, Kate.
No, you're right. He is pretty.
No, he is. You're right.
But that has no bearing on this trial, I assure you. Cleave it from your mind.
You're familiar with the public experiment carried out at the Great Exhibition some days ago. The accused son of a bitch.
Yep.
We're just gonna keep it. It's fine.
Yeah, the accused son of a bitch. I was taking that as a line read.
Yep. Just really mad
Yes,
about
you-
Trevor.
Yeah.
The accused.
Yeah. Yes. No, I can't do this stupid fucking voice. I'm laughing. Yes, you could say that. I am aware of it. There was a terrible accident, wasn't there?
An accident.
It
King.
was you, Mr. Drebber, who constructed the vast machine used in the experiment.
I love that every time the apprentice backs back up,
It's so funny.
it glitches a little bit.
It does.
So their like suit or whatever glitches through the rope, and you're like, oh shit.
There's a it's totally like probably for the sake of like the line of motion being continuous.
Oh,
but,
yeah, for sure.
The sword going like the cork bottle sword animation, it goes through Brooke. So I saw somebody pause it and go, oh god.
Oh dear.
So our investigations indicate. Can you confirm your involvement? Trying to play Broke is very pissed off at this.
Yes, I constructed it. In precise accordance with the blueprints, but that's all.
Then the court would be very interested to hear your thoughts about the machine, I'm sure.
Just one time while they're practicing it, the apprentice
Oh,
like
fuck.
nicks him in the shoulder. Oh, I'm
In the
sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Not the boob.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, congrats on the free top surgery, I guess. I don't know. I'm sorry.
An amazing device, if you ask me.
Not his precious boob.
Very sad words.
The pinnacle of modern science, making instantaneous kinesis a reality at last.
What?
Good gracious! Do you mean to say that the experiment was... How the fuck do I say that in a British accent? Bona fide, sure.
Yes.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Is that your belief, sir? I
Yeah.
wasn't sure. if it was
Bona.
gonna be one of
That's
those
like the
things
most you
where
had
they
to
were like,
do. Yeah, like bona fide.
Fide or something.
Nah.
Bona fide. Bona fide, mona fide.
Done? Modified.
Yes, that is very much my
love that
belief.
video.
Such a waste that it blew up.
I'm so glad, Julie, you knew what I was going for there.
I just know it from the voice line.
It was, oh god, it's a Dejected Axe video on Twitter from a very long time ago. That was like, man, I missed 2018 fandom, and it was the 2 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3.
Oh, yeah.
Bitch, like the remix.
Have you seen that one audio? I have no idea what the voice lines are from, but it's every Persona character, and it's from Strikers. Like, it's from a promotional thing from Strikers, and it's an audio of every single Phantom Thief going, Persona 5, Strikers.
yes, it's because
so
they're
funny.
in the dancing audio files as well. Like the ee, and I stand by it's like an acoustic thing, like it has to be to like just check the mic before you do anything.
Probably,
but
but they
it is
just
really
kept them.
funny. It's really they just keep them in the files, but it's really funny because you're hearing like, "Damn Panther, that was sexy. Always a pleasure dancing with you, Ryuji. Persona 5, Dancing in Starlight. Ooh, ee."
My favorite one is Cassandra Lee Morris, like, always sounds like that, but it's also really funny hearing Mona go, Persona 5, Strikers.
I love you, Cassandra Lee Morris. I love you, Aoi Yasuhida. But we've already established the machine was nothing more than a prop for an elaborate conjuring trick.
You've established nothing of the sort.
I've established you're an asshole.
All that was shown during yesterday's proceedings.
I'm sorry, hold on. Did the last cut to Van Zeek's not have the Apprentice there?
No, it did. He just blocked
did.
him completely.
Oh, damn it. Okay. You just like ducked
Is
for a
that-
minute.
He phased out.
Is that the same outcome? What? Oh, it's the. Sorry,
you
it was
managed
another.
to-
Yes. The sentence is that the same outcome could have produced. Ah!
I'm showing you the first half of the sentence. I'm sorry.
You're good. Is that the same outcome could have been produced by means of stage trickery. The defense merely proposed a method and demonstrated its feasibility. Nothing more.
But
We've procrastinated long enough, I feel.
Never long
Witness, you will now give your formal testimony. Fuck, what the fuck?
whoa.
Testimony. I don't know what happened on your end, Kate, but what happened on my end was that I just choked on the coffee at the end of the sentence. Not
Whoa.
the first part of the sentence, the end of the sentence.
Okay, so what happened was, at the same time, apparently, as you choked on your coffee, my Focusrite fell off of my bed and, like, unplugged my mic, and so just, I was just, whoa!
Whoa! Scary. Bad.
It's
okay.
fine.
Are
It's
we all
fine. It was
good
like-
now?
Everything's fine.
Whoa! Alright, we good?
Yeah, we're fine.
We good. About the machine that you constructed for the purpose of the demonstration at the Great Exhibition.
Understood.
I
It's
got
the little neck
weirdly
jut that
excited,
killed
just
me.
the flash. I just was like, hi, I missed you. I don't know why. It was just like, hi.
He's got, like,
Yeah.
big doe eyes.
He does. Well, like one of them.
He's cute.
He does have the other eye.
He's cute. And his kissable lips.
I know I can't say
Razor-sharp
shit, but
cheekbones.
sad wet cat eye. Exactly.
Just one.
Just the one.
I met the young professor approximately 1 year ago through Mr. Asman's introduction. He provided me with the blueprints, and I constructed the machine to his precise specifications. It was no trick. If the whole show was a fraud, it would have required a body double. Tell me, did the victim have a twin? All the spectators saw the birdcage appear above their heads and then crash headfirst into the crystal tower.
Here's how the Karayan channeling technique can still win.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
This lock does look very strong, doesn't it? There's definitely no way you could remove the mask yourself if it was put on you.
What a terrible way to treat someone, even a convicted criminal.
I know. It's starting to make me livid, actually.
Mr. Naruhodo, please.
I mean, just think about it. Imagine if you had an itch on your cheek all of a sudden. You'd be utterly helpless.
I hate him.
Well, yes, that's true. But I'm not sure that warrants quite so much anger.
Oh, right. Sorry. Oh, we're not gonna open it? We're just...
I love
No,
you, my
we
baby
can't.
boy.
You don't have the key.
We don't have the key.
Who has it?
I also
I don't
want to
actually
make a
know.
prop of this. I want this thing in my room.
You want head?
Oh, God.
You walked into that. You can't be mad at me for that.
I didn't
Funny.
walk into it.
Oh, that's me.
What a wonderful machine.
Is that...
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
You really love contraptions like this, don't you?
Oh, yes. Anything mechanical I found absolutely irresistible.
Autistic.
Oh, this is such a...
Almost
such a cute
irresistible.
dialogue.
Surely.
Well, whenever I see a pocket watch, for example, I can't help myself. I simply have to take it apart.
Autistic. That's... worrying.
Yes, Father tells the time by the rumblings of his stomach now. He's given up having a watch.
Oh, poor Professor Mikotoba.
Who are you, Jin?
Okay, before we look at that, we're gonna look at other things first. Oh look! The cover came open!
Yes, now, there should be a glass plate inside. You have to change the plate with each new photograph you want to take, you see.
Is something wrong?
There is no plate. It's been removed.
What a pity. But I suppose if you think about it, this wouldn't be the actual camera that was used at the time, just like the waxwork isn't the actual person. So, we'd never found a photographic print of the executed convict coming back to life anyway.
Oh, yes, you're quite right, of course.
Oh, poor Suzato-san. She looks devastated.
Oh.
Mr. Naruhodo, I wanted to see a dead body!
I
She's a
wanted to
true
see the
crime
violent
girly.
crime.
Yeah, she is.
Look, Mr. Naruhodo.
What is it?
Ketchup.
Yep, yep.
Lick.
Why would you try to eat it anyway? It's on a
You
camera.
said it was ketchup!
On the bellows just here. There seem to be some very dark red stains.
Is it... Wait, MJ, is it
Why is it
soft...
spicy?
Is it, MJ, is it sophomore year or junior year where Fabian just bites glass?
That's sophomore year.
Bite stuff! Rizzy bites stuff! He
It's
puts it
true,
in his
she's
mouth sometimes, he doesn't bite it! Go get some pretzels! Go eat some pretzels!
Go eat a goddamn good berry.
Have a goddamn good berry! Yes,
Get a
you're
pretzel!
right. Get a pretzel! It looks like blood, actually.
Oh my.
I'm sure it's not what you're thinking. That's concerning. Thank you. Yeah, let's take a second to like look at the evidence we have real quick, because we did not do that at all. There's a little metal plaque here. Look. Fostering burgeoning talent for the future of scientific discovery. Seems rather ironic, doesn't it?
Ah!
That's you, sorry.
It's fine.
I thought, okay. But clearly Mr. Jubber really was a very talented scientist. I'm sorry, I narked your only line there. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Wee. Oh. Is it just gonna be like,
It's just
please
the
don't
side
cut
of
your
it.
hand. Please
I'm
don't cut
pretty
your
sure
hand,
it's pretty
you
much
fucking
like,
idiot.
whoa, this is a really thick piece of glass.
Yeah, this piece of glass is almost as thick as it is wide.
It really is not.
Thick.
Thick.
Yes,
I wanna
I've not
bite
seen
it.
Contributing
anything
a lot
like it.
today.
If you were to compare it to a human, only Mr. Sholmes has such thick
Oh my
skin.
god, sorry.
Get his ass.
What?
There's really no need for such a comparison, Mr. Naruto, as you well know.
As you well know, has come up multiple times.
As you well know. Anyway, it can only be from the Crystal Towers, surely.
Yes, I think so too. It was probably made especially to meet the demands of such a great structure.
My favorite part of the voice of I've been doing for Ryunosuke, just because it's mine and he fucking yaps. It's so funny saying very obvious, like, British, you know,
Britishisms?
phrasings. Like, almost Britishisms, but, like, at least the phrasing of, like, I mean, it's this, surely, but, and, like, saying shit like that.
Yeah.
Or, like, mightn't it, you know, whatever, like shit like that,
Yeah.
and being like, I have to say
The
it so
one singular
aggressively
time he
American.
says, the one singular time he says blast.
Yeah, literally, and I was like, blast! It's like, that
Or
does
I'm
not
like,
feel
where
right.
did you pick that up, first of all? From
Blast.
Sholmes.
From Sholmes, yes. He's delightfully British, not to me.
Delightfully British.
Not to me. Look here, Miss Susato.
Oh yes, the wood's cracked and broken a little. I suppose because it fell from such a height.
The birds.
The birds.
The birds.
Yes, from the height at which the balloon was flying down to the crystal tower below. A fall of about 30 feet, or 9 meters.
Mark Oda's accent especially is like really strong in my brain.
It's very
It's always
nice.
Yeah, I'm so normal about Mark Oda's performance as Ryunosuke.
Leaving the man inside tragically dead.
I give
And
him
Rina
the
Takasaki
kiss.
as Susato, obviously.
Ugh, they're so good.
They're so good.
We don't get enough of them, I'll say it.
We don't.
I don't think that's a
There's
hot
more
take.
of them in this game. There's more of them in this game, but still, like, not a ton. Once you finish the game, you're allowed to listen to, what was I gonna say? There's like additional voice files in the bonus features that didn't make it into the game.
Yay!
Some of them are even, like, you can tell it was early in the localization process because the script is slightly different.
The Baroque Van Zeke Subway commercial.
Yes,
heard
I've seen the
tell
Subway
of.
commercial.
I've heard
We
tell
can
of it.
send you the Subway commercial.
Alright, I think I've actually looked at everything now, so let's go. Alright.
A terrible accident, I grant you. Perhaps the science on which the machine was built was flawed somehow.
Van Zeke's over in the corner like, I'm going to kick your ass.
A body double?
That goes without saying, surely.
Ryunosuke. Have you not connected that the waxwork thing is related to this yet? Have you really not clicked that? Or am I forgetting a crucial detail of like the it's like, oh, the autopsy report, that was a whole dude in there.
To give the impression that something is moved, when in reality it hasn't. It's a basic conjuring principle.
Hold on.
Sorry.
The deception cannot be achieved without substituting the original with a fake at some point in the performance. But would I be right in saying you haven't managed to establish anything along those lines?
I might not be remembering something from a few weeks ago correctly. Is it out of... Because I know we talked to her. And I know she was like... She confirmed the autopsy report as a real dude, right? But, like... Because we have... Okay, we have 3 bodies in this situation. We have... Or hypothetically, we would have 3 bodies in this situation. We would have the guy who is on stage with Hairbrain. We have the body in the cage, in the bird cage that's in the hot air balloon, and we have the shooter on the ground. And right now, we're saying that, like, the implication is it was Drebber on the ground. And, at least in my head, the assumption right now is it was Drebber on the ground, Asmon on the stage, and the waxwork double in the birdcage. And Courtney Scythe is lying about the autopsy report being correct for some reason. Because people like to do that in this duology. People like to lie about things for some reason. But
Lying is fun.
lying is
Lying
fun.
is fun.
So you said 3 bodies, as in 3 like people involved in the scenario.
As in,
and
like,
I was just
3, yeah.
Yes. And like the whole time I was like, what do you mean 3 dead bodies?
What do you mean 3 dead people?
Who else died?
Who else died in this fucking
Yeah,
case?
no. I realized it when you listed Drebber.
But there is also the possibility that, like, that is the... Oh, God. I don't know, because now I'm thinking, like... I just think there was another person involved in this. I think my running theory right now is that it was Asmon on stage with Hairbrain, like the real Asmon, and the body that was in the hot air balloon that crashed down, that got the autopsy report, performed by Courtney, is the waxwork, and Courtney is lying about it for some reason. The other possibility is that that is really Asmon, and it was someone either pretending to be Drebber or someone pretending to be Asmon. But I don't know if we have a third party in here that it would make sense to be. Because we didn't get a, unless we did. But, like, we didn't get... we didn't get a view
No!
No!
of
Come home.
the Reaper attacked. It's the kingpins of the criminal underworld generally managing to escape conviction in the Reaper's trials. And this isn't the first time their henchmen have tried to attack Lord Manzeeks as a result, by the sound of it. It makes you think. If that's how the justice system works in London, then there must be dark forces at work.
Damn, I've never seen that.
Me.
That's good.
My point being, like, my question...
Wait, I'm sorry. Rotate back to the front, just real quick. Don't click on it. Just. I think I misread. Never mind. I misread
Everything
something.
happened.
I
What
thought
did
I
you
saw
read?
the word twin tower.
Oh my god!
But I just saw the word tower right there, and then my brain like connected it as you like turned it. Oh my god.
Susanna-san, they hit the second tower!
I was like, what the fuck is
Wait.
in this news?
Oh, I don't have my button plugged in, but Nick! They hit the fucking courthouse! I don't have
guess
my
I
button
get-
plugged in.
Nick! Wake up! They hit the fucking courthouse!
My question that I was gonna ask while I was
Yeah.
thinking about it. Lord Strongheart, there's been a second hot air balloon. Was this photo, because I don't think it was, but I have to ask because I'm a silly Billy, was this photo taken at the thing?
At the Great Exhibition?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
This was like, I don't know, like a week before that or something.
Okay.
It was a while ago, was the point.
Okay. And we don't have a photo of, like, the gunman.
No, we didn't.
Okay.
We have that one photo of the balloon, but we don't have like a photo of the gunman. And you can't see the gunman.
I
if you-
know.
The magnifying glass tool is there. It's useless every time it comes up.
It is useless
Yeah.
every fucking time.
It's so cute.
It makes it harder to see, if anything.
No, it literally does.
Yeah.
It's so
It's
cute. It does
just
nothing.
annoying.
It literally does nothing helpful. It's adorable, however.
It's so lovely, though. They were like, but we programmed it so good, though.
It
And
looks
it's like,
so
good job,
nice.
guys. You didn't need to do that.
Unfortunately, it does
programmed it
cover
so
up more of the
It
image.
never helps.
Not
And this is
one.
like a old photo.
Hi.
Yeah, this is also old.
Okay.
We don't know when the hell that's from.
Okay. But
Yeah, it really does nothing. I
I
also thought it was going to be a pivotal new mechanic.
okay.
there's
Looks like
a-
it should be, right? Like
There's an Investigations 2 bit where you have to zoom in on something, and there's a horrifying piece of evidence that you find doing that.
Intriguing.
You don't do it in this.
Ugh.
Scared the shit out of me when I saw it in Investigations. Incidentally, the prosecution has already confirmed that Mr. Asman had no twin siblings.
that he knows about.
This is how AA3 can still win.
It's my understanding that this witness is well versed in conjuring artfulness. That such talents do not indicate that he was actually able to accomplish what he claims.
Sorry, would be right back.
Namely, the construction of what, by all accounts, must have been an extremely complex scientific machine.
Whatever do you mean?
I'm intrigued by what words this man turns orange.
Whoa.
So true. Sorry, you turned to
Robo
Robo
now.
for us.
I know.
So we
I
didn't
was gonna be
understand.
like, you didn't hear a goddamn word I said. I said, I'm very intrigued by the words he turns orange because I thought it was like, you know, him being weird, and then I was like, what if it's, yeah, because like up here it's like sometimes it's like pointing out a word, and sometimes it's random as fuck, and so my brain was like, that's his robot voice doing the dip. Kume, get the fuck out. Don't fucking say that in my house.
Yesterday's proceedings brought the true nature of your past exploits to light, Mr. Drever.
Indeed it did, my lord. as a swindler who preys on innocent scientists to elicit government grant money through conjuring know-how.
Yes, it's true that I possess considerable knowledge of stage magic.
I don't
You
know
know now.
that funny. I don't know why I just... that.
That!
I forgot a word. But crucially, my scientific knowledge more than matches that of any academic in the field. Julie had to go for. Oh!
I'm back.
Whoa!
I don't know why I reacted like that. You were so scared. I was back like slightly before that. I was like in the middle of putting my earbud in.
You turned into like a little cat there, just like ah.
Cats when there was zucchini.
Yeah.
Or is it cucumbers?
I don't remember. One of the two.
I don't know. One of those. They're scared of them. Anyway. Investigation of the witness's workshop attests to that claim, my lord. He's cracking me up. As evidence, the police found this Royal Society trophy for the young talent in science there. I need you guys to know for comedic effect, I'm currently holding a small pink bunny plushie when I read from.
Aw, baby.
It's the one I won out at the crane game.
Aw, baby.
Yay.
Yes, that's true. We spotted it there ourselves.
That's me. If a hypothesis is sound, it can always be forged into a physical manifestation with sufficient skill.
I just remembered how much of a bitch of a witness he is. God.
He's such a bitch.
He's
such a bitch.
such a bitch.
Like, just for fun, too.
He's just like that.
That's me. Though I may have solved the secrets of so. What?
About, like, in character saying, oh shit,
That's me.
like, Drummer himself missed
I
the
just
cue.
know what Ren was typing.
So I was typing MJ horrible mean thing. No, I. Though I may have sold the secrets of some deceptive wiles to sniveling, talentless scientists in the past.
I think that at the end of our To God duology, there needs to be an oh shit that's me compilation.
It'll take
I do it
hours.
so much.
I do it so much.
Oh, shit, that's
They
me.
also
There were a lot from Julie early on, my love. There were a lot.
Listen.
To be fair, Julie's also doing 2 streams. I would get so confused.
That's true. That's true.
I am
I'm not
always
being mean
confused.
about it. It's
Oh,
just
no,
funny.
you weren't.
It is
You
fun.
weren't being mean. Don't worry. Would you therefore assert that the explosion of the machine was
An unfortunate accident. Or, of course, a deliberate act of murder carried out by misuse of science.
what a bitch? I
Such a
love her.
bitch.
I know
Bitch.
exactly how I would make that fucking skirt part of his coat. God fucking damn it!
Yeah.
Add to the list, Ren. Add
That's
it
me
to
looking
the
at Courtney
list.
right now.
Counsel for the no. Why does this keep happening? Counsel for the defense. Your cross-examination, please.
Yes, my lord.
I feel like usually
All right,
when
Drebber.
I
Why are you a
fuck
cunt?
up words, it's like just me being like blah, blah, blah. But today I just keep getting tongue-tied. Like literally, I keep tripping over my own tongue. I just keep going. bleh.
Cosmo mention.
No,
Sorry.
Cosmo mentioned.
Kenny.
Tongue-tied and in the closet.
Hey.
My favorite, like one of
I
my
love
favorite
that song
VODs.
by
I was also thinking of group love.
Yeah.
If the whole show was a fraud, it would have required a body double. Tell me, did the victim have a twin? No, but we have. There's a waxwork statue in place
should actually, like,
somewhere.
Look. I should actually look at the fucking.
There's a waxwork double in, or there's a waxwork model, not necessarily a body double, but there's a waxwork model in play somewhere. And I don't know how to prove that. A terrible accident, I grant you. Perhaps the science on which the machine was built was flawed somehow. Well, it was! We know that! But that's not the point. What do I have. I feel like I shouldn't have to press anything, but I probably do because that's how this game works. Very distinctive handle.
Hold it!
Of course, that's it! No, it's not. Ryu, work with me. Mr. Asmund was a twin!
Objection!
No.
Perhaps my learned friend wasn't listening earlier. Mr. Asmund had no twin siblings.
No, I heard you before. But the thread of hope hadn't quite left me.
The demonstration could have been a trick if there was someone who looked sufficiently like the victim. But Dr. Scythe absolutely ruled that out as a possibility.
She's lying, what if?
It is beyond question that the victim himself, Mr. Asmund, did move from the stage to the Crystal Tower. The fingerprints found at the scene attest to the fact, and we're never going to use fingerprints again in any forensic analysis whatsoever. I'm so pissed off. So it can't have been orchestrated using someone who looked identical to Mr. Asmund then.
We really like. Why did they add in
was the
fingerprints in specifically that case when it's like been established that they don't use them?
I don't know.
Whatever.
In honor of Forensics Con.
Yeah, sure. Fuck, I don't know.
They got one little thing of the powder, and that's it.
A crumb of forensics.
A crumb
What
of
do you
And the
think,
sky
Mr.
sent them
Naruhodo?
back in time.
Yeah.
Oh! No. Nothing.
I also looked it up. Apparently, like, people were using fingerprinting in, like, ancient Egypt to identify people.
Yeah.
So what the hell? Why did it take so long for us to use it in forensics?
Because it wasn't white people, Julie.
Yeah, you're right. Probably.
Just that the idea of someone who looked identical to the victim is playing on my mind. Yes! Yes! Work with me! Work with me, Ryu! No, Suke. I don't know you like that. Sorry.
God, the bunny's so cute.
It's a really good bunny.
He's such a good bunny.
You looking at bunnies back there?
It's the bunny that I'm holding on to right now.
Oh.
In the Great Ace Attorney chat.
What about that one fucking juror that's down there that has the weird fucking rectangle head like this guy? Bring him up. Hey!
Yeah, you have a rectangle head.
Hey, rectangle head! Fuck it. Fuck it. I can't present portraits. I wish I could. Alright, alright. Okay.
Would you like a hint that would maybe make you less tired?
Am I even, like, on the right path or not remotely? Because if I'm just in the wrong spot, then...
You totally are on the right path where you just have to, like, do other shit before we get to that.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
You have to play the game first. Boo!
Yeah.
Would you like a hint on what statement you need to present something on, or do you just want to keep doing stuff?
Is it not 3?
No.
Huh.
Yeah, the fingerprints
Oh,
exist
well-
for the game to tell you to stop looking at that.
Yeah.
That was the only reason.
What if you were like, they all saw it above their heads and you're like, no, some bitch took a photo like next to it. It's like, that's not what I meant. Fuck it, I'll waste a point on that. That'll be funny. All the spectators. No, some of them didn't. Yeah, there were people up top. That counts. There were people up in the fucking balloons. That counts as a contradiction. I'll lose a point on it, but it'll be funny.
It will be fun.
What? Ugh. Damn it.
Probably no unique dialogue. Hilariously, you are kind of looking for something along the lines of that technicality.
I love technicalities. Good. I love that shit. Okay. Oh! Well, oof. Was it? Hold on. Ha! Fuck you! Fuck you! If that's not right, I'm not wasting my one here, but if that's not right...
Objection.
Yeah, bitch! Let's go!
Yeah.
Yay!
We've examined the birdcage that crashed into the crystal tower ourselves. Quest. As you can see, the cage, which is a wooden construction, has sustained damage in one particular spot.
Following the explosion, it fell some 30 feet into the glass of the crystal tower.
Oh, so it would. Well, he probably did still. The neck would have still been snapped from the force, I guess, but it wasn't on impact. Fuck you.
That level of damage is to be expected, surely.
I agree. The damage itself is entirely understandable. What doesn't make sense, grab the hail, yes, is the location of that damage.
Yo. That was in
Cunty
response to
little
grab the
stance.
hilt, not location of the damage.
All the breakages in the wood are at the base of the birdcage, not the top.
Memory's so real. I thought there was a thing on the birdcage you had to click on to get this dialogue. I almost screamed, damn
Yuri,
it.
get out of here!
Damn it, Ren!
Oh,
My finger
Ren,
was
you-
right over.
I win this time.
God damn it!
Yuri bot.
We've been betrayed by Yuri.
How could Yuri do this to us?
Yuri would never do this to us.
Yuri would never do
I'm gonna clip this and just
What?
put it on Twitter and at Yuri Lowenthal. What the fuck, man?
Jesus.
I'm not gonna do that.
What are you saying?
Ooh, that was intimate.
Sorry, I got really close to my microphone.
You did! I was like, oh, hi!
That's the opposite of where they should be.
Are we? I'm sorry.
Yes,
we're
I have
bringing
Kume.
Are we seeing?
I have Kume.
Italian?
No,
Country
no,
Yuri
don't say that word.
Don't say that word in my presence.
If the Japanese and the Korean women are making Yuri.
Okay. All right,
It's
that's
good, Yuri.
fine. Okay.
It's good country Yuri. It's not the other.
Okay. I was
It's
like,
not the
God.
manifestations of actual countries, just people from countries.
Thank God.
Okay. All right. That is. I have to ask. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I
That was
Passionate.
fucking instinctual. That was just like.
My brain
was
shut
gross.
down a little bit.
That's right, my lord. Immediately aggroed. The birdcage that was at the scene is damaged at its base. So we have reports of the birdcage falling headlong into the crystal tower, yet the damage is at the bottom. The only way to reconcile these two facts is to accept that there were two birdcages in play that day, which were at some point switched. Switched during what wasn't a scientific experiment at all, but an elaborate piece of stage trickery.
Why is the first part orange?
Ah.
Part of it.
Gah.
He gives up on it halfway through.
Ah.
Gracious. Explain yourself, witness.
Well,
If we examine the facts, there's only one logical conclusion we can draw.
You're a bitch.
You're a bitch and I hate your ass.
Ooh, get him.
The damage on the base
Just
of
the
the
apprentice in the back, like, get his ass.
Ooh. He just has a soundboard.
The damage on the base of the birdcage
Wait.
clearly indicates that it crased tail first into the tower. Into
This might make the screen flicker, I don't know, but can I...
a second bird cage is.
No.
Wait, can I get you're a bitch in the Van Zeek's voice again?
You're a bitch.
Nice.
I didn't know if
I'd
it
like
would
to
pick
thank
up.
my apprentice for the.
That's the only way he communicates.
Yeah.
But multiple witness reports claim it fell head first. Wait, can I grab it? I might not. Oh, I can grab it.
The
Whoa!
birdcage material.
We're good.
It died. Okay. The birdcage materialized in the sky next to a balloon flying over the stage, following a spontaneous explosion. That was really hard for some reason.
My apprentice has been training in Soundboard using comedic timing.
My apprentice has been training in soundboard use and comedic timing. At an altitude of some at an altitude of some 60 feet above ground level. You've heard of underwater basket weaving. Now get ready for improv at 60 feet above ground level. Which is approximately 18 meters. It then proceeded to fall some 30 feet into the crystal tower and the ensuing deflagration.
Deflagration.
Trips me up. Defenestration.
Defenestration.
It also went through a window.
The wall.
Witness reports amid such chaos are notoriously unreliable.
Objection.
What a flashbulb memory is. Hilariously, flashbulb memories are usually referred to in reference to 9/11 happening. Oh my god.
I never finished putting the sounds. Maybe I'll do that over the course of the stream.
Oh my god.
But I only have, the thing is, I have a lot of soundboards from my server, but they're half locked because the server isn't boosted enough, so I can't use them.
No.
I don't even know what the blast sound is. I can't use it. I can't use
find
the
out.
Salmon Max Daddy Issues button. What's the point? I do have,
There's a hole in my balls!
that's the only sound that matters. But the victim's
Wait,
neck
remind me to
was broken! What?
remind me to send you a clip from Sherlock & Co. later that's relevant to that sound.
Horrifying!
It's funny. He plummeted 30 feet inside a heavy wooden cage. However, he fell. It would be unsurprising to find one or two of his vertebrae crushed. Freak. Sorry.
A riveting scientific analysis of events from the prosecution there. Though, to be even more rigorous, you would have to say it was only one vertebra, actually.
Theme!
Fuck
Music!
you!
Headbanging.
God damn it, 2?
2. Oh, I had like 3
Ah,
on
you
the
beat me again.
Headbanging! No!
Fuck, I didn't read the line. I clicked out the window. No!
You distracted me with music! With
He wasn't
bops!
quiet for long.
Ah!
Thanks, Trevor. I knew you got me.
No one's got me. I know Trevor's got me. Can I get an amen?
Fuck you.
I find it hard to see what's motivating Lord Van Zeeks. Attraction to
I don't
men,
care, I'm going
Mrs.
back to
Otto.
Attraction to man.
Men.
The witness is clearly a swindler and one who deceived a personal friend of his. Is that what we're calling it?
If you're going to establish this deception, do it right.
I can't whistle, but imagine
Me
that I
either.
did.
What kind of whistle?
Like a wolf whistle. I can't do it. Thank you. Sorry.
I feel like that's the undertone here.
Homosexuality?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh.
Ah, yes, and there's one more point the defense appears to have forgotten. It obviously wasn't a trick, as a certain truth very plainly demonstrates.
Hi, Jupiter.
Jupiter!
Hi, Jupiter.
Ryunosuke, like, getting Van Zeeks' like inner thoughts at this point does something to my brain.
It seems
Tell me
to
about
me
it.
that the cross-examination had better
Chill out.
continue until
Down,
we
boy.
resolve this matter.
No.
That wasn't even sexual!
You said does something to me.
That
No.
didn't mean sexual!
I will get worse in this case.
I know.
Yeah.
I will get so much
Mr.
worse.
Trevor, you will amend your testimony with details of this truth.
Reach out. Of course, we must treat the matter scientifically after all.
Until we, the Great Ace Attorney, resolve this matter.
Soundboard's really good.
Ugh, I nearly had him there. Stop doing the neck thing. It's the neck thing that freaks me out.
I
He's
love
just
him.
dancing.
He's
I
just,
can't-
that's what I look like
Look
when
at
I'm
him
dancing
go.
to his theme.
I'm just jealous
That's
that I can't do the neck,
spotting
like
me.
neck isolations. I can't do them.
He's having fun.
I can't do neck isolations, and I'm jealous.
Yeah, we
I
said
can't
the
do it really well.
Jupiter. We said the masked disciple had a soundboard.
Every time Barack says something cool. Because there's nowhere else 30 feet high for the birdcage to have fallen from. I call bullshit. I don't know how, but I do.
Oh shit! I should look at the gun.
But I call bullshit.
I love the emphasis there.
The bullshit.
To that I say bullshit.
Bullshit!
So we're already claiming that the thing was in this hot air balloon, right? There's nowhere else.
Remember.
Well,
I don't
well,
remember.
I mean, couldn't it? Well, no, hold on. Couldn't they just be like, if you show this, you're like, that's a big ass hole, baby. It could have fallen down the hole.
Well, Drebber is saying that the machine worked.
Drebber's fucking an idiot,
Yeah.
and his name is. Here, I don't remember what we decided. Who we decided Drebber was fucking. Point is,
I think Aspen, right?
Drebber.
Apparently Ren.
Yeah.
He may have been fucking both Harebrine and Asmon. I don't know.
I think there should be.
At least
oh,
Asmon,
right. I
though.
was gonna draw them as the 12 people. Oh my god. It's gonna be really bad.
If there's nowhere else, that can't be okay. But if the kinesis clearly took place because there's nowhere else 30 feet high for the birdcage to have fallen from.
They did both diddle and fiddle here.
So, well, okay, all right. What? So, okay, hold on. 1 second. So he's not. So Drebber is saying the kinesis worked as in the birdcage that held Asmon.
Oh, I know where we are now. Whoops.
Like moved, but it wasn't being stored in here.
Yeah, he's saying that the cage that there was like one cage, and this cage was transported with the science because there's nowhere else that a second cage
Okay,
could come from.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Wait, what did you forget?
I hit
It was the
the
picture.
balloon picture.
Oh. Oh no, I see.
No, it's not.
Do I have to press first?
No,
Mm.
Oh.
you were really close to doing
You're
it
really
right
close
there
though, yeah.
earlier.
Yeah.
You like straight up said it earlier, and I wasn't paying attention, so I didn't.
Okay, hold on. So
Oh, we were on a different part.
my thought process here. My thought process right now, honestly, is that I should fucking save my game because I don't trust the me. My thought process though is that like Drebber's one cage. Drebber is saying one cage. I say there has to have been somewhere else it could have fallen from, and I was like, oh, from the balloon that it was being stored in.
You're very close.
That is the correct train of thought, yes.
So then what the fuck?
We are trying to prove fell from somewhere else.
That's what I said, and then I was like,
we
show
need-
the
yes.
hole.
Yeah.
Show hole, and you said no.
Well, that is not it. We need to
It's not-
show that
yeah.
it could have fallen from above
Yeah. It's
onto the crystal tower.
yeah.
We
It
need
just
to see
isn't.
all of those things.
Oh,
It just isn't
so
the,
just-
yeah.
So just be like, there was room for it to fall.
Mm-hmm.
So it's this.
Show hole? Show hole? I wasn't
Guys,
even
we're not
paying
showing hole. They
attention.
said I couldn't show
We're
hole.
not
They said it
showing
was
hole.
wrong.
Sorry, we
Not yet.
can't show hole.
But
Sorry, guys.
There'll be
at
time later to
least
show hole.
there will be time to show hole later. My point
There
is,
will
is
be.
like, you can show the sketch, and it will be like, it could have just fallen.
You want an answer?
I do want an answer because I'm gonna
Yeah.
confuse myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's this.
Okay. Penis. This is a diagram of the experimentation stage and its surroundings. Yeah.
Look at this graph.
Look at this graph. It's approximating a curve. We know that somehow the bird cage appeared in midair before falling down into the crystal tower. A fall of about 30 feet, or 9 meters. However, if you examine the diagram carefully, you'll see that there is one other possible location from which the birdcage could have fallen. The same distance of 30 feet.
No.
Well, it appears the defense has a possible explanation to put forward. Go ahead, counsel.
Yes, my lord. Of course.
You will indicate the place to which you are referring on this same diagram. The alternative location from which the birdcage could possibly have fallen the requisite 30 feet. I can
Rest
read.
of the 3 feet.
3.
Hole! Hole?
Do you
The
want an
answer
answer?
is yeah.
Is it hole?
It's hole, but you
It's
want to
hole.
click like higher.
Yeah.
Hole!
Yeah, a little bit
Yeah.
lower, like the platform.
Hole!
It is hole.
It's time for hole, baby!
The place I'm referring to
Yeah.
is hole! Can I
Thank
get a
you,
hole
hole
in
in
chat?
But that's hole.
Which is exactly the point, my lord. Yes, the
You wanna
birdcage
watch
is
holes?
the birdcage is in the machine on the stage. But what we
even
must
I'm watching
also
holes.
line was.
Even I'm watching holes. But what we must also consider is the height of the stage itself.
Go on, counsel. Show me more about this hole.
Show me more hole defense. It turns out that the experimentation stage was built at a considerable height above ground level. Unleash the hole. If you look at the diagram, in fact. Thank you, Sun Shadow. You serve such a service.
You
Slash
serve
Jen.
queen and country admirably. I'd like to give a shout out to that Van Zeke's line for being in my brain because I recently read it.
You'll see it's at about the same height above the ground as the balloon was above the craft
Yeah,
site.
thank you. Thank you very much, creature, for getting it.
Serving queen and country.
Yep.
When the experiment got underway, the machine and the birdcage were engulfed in steam. Whee! At that moment, the floor of the stage gave way, and, if we assume there to be a void underneath,
Me falling to my death.
the birdcage. Well, finally, this birdcage and the one seen by the audience would have fallen. No, not on the cool one. No, would have fallen almost exactly the same distance. Just abusing the hell out of that button, you know? Once again, my lord. Child murder isn't funny. It is when you say it like this. Child moida.
Sorry, the perfect zoom in animation time.
This all points to the fact that there was not one birdcage, but two.
My learned friend has no evidence that the stage had such a contrivance in its design.
Someone is responsible for the criminal destruction of the kinesis. It's
Every time we call Mass Disciple MD, I think of the great state of Maryland.
I do the
It's just
opposite
house.
one because sometimes you will say Maryland.
I've done that. I've done that also, Julie.
I was literally watching House before we got on stage.
House, yep. Someone is
House
responsible
Master
for
I knew you
the
got me.
House MD.
Maryland
Someone is
MD.
responsible for the criminal destruction of the kinesis machine itself. It's true. However, the stage still stands. And take a moment to look at the photographic print of the scene following yesterday's explosion. Look at this graph.
Good lord. The metal grill that formed the floor of the machine is undone.
Yes, most likely blown open by the force of the explosion that destroyed the rest of the machine.
Shown whole.
Hold shown. The defense calls for the space below the stage to be investigated immediately.
I'm pretty sure I had a visceral reaction to that message.
Mr. Drebber! Show hole! It was you who built the kinesis machine. Which means it was you who built the two bird cages that were used to carry out this deception. Whether Professor Harebreen's hypothesis is sound or not makes no difference. Because it's the construction of this machine that matters. A machine designed to take Mr. Asmon's life. And lay the blame firmly at the professor's door. Something that could only have been carried out by you, Mr. Enoch Drebber.
Wah!
Ooh, wah, ah, ah.
Ooh, wah! I should have done that. Fuck!
Nice.
Beautifully
Perfect
timed! Holy fuck!
If my learned friend has reached the end of his wild assertions.
Just rolling the wagons. Ow.
The prosecution would like to crush the defense's arguments slowly, but... Sorry. The exasperation killed me.
all that effort. He's like, Van Zieks, I'm gonna have to pick that up now. Like, you're doing this to me. You're not doing it to the bailiff.
He's got a
anymore.
broom. There is a picture of like the
Van
two of
Zieks.
them with just a bunch of just shattered wine on the ground.
Man, I'm gonna. He's like, excuse me, like getting around the feet, just like, sorry,
Yeah,
sorry. sorry. What? I didn't even read what you said. I was too busy laughing at the bit. Oh, crush the defendant's argument slowly but surely.
Your argument fails to hold water.
Yeah, like your glass fails to hold wine.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Not on that one!
We talked about this. You only do that when I say something funny.
On 2 counts, can I please get control over the conversation again?
Two!
Firstly, before and after the experiment, the witness went nowhere near the kinesis machine. Every relevant member of staff from the exhibition has attested to that.
He's gone rogue.
He's gone rogue. Maryland. I keep seeing Maryland.
MD for you. Let's fucking go.
Oh God, sorry, that's me. And I believe members of Scotland Yard have also been on watch duty at every public experiment.
In other words, Mr. Drebber had no opportunity to switch the alleged pair of bird cages.
You didn't do the bit!
What? Oh, fuck. Oh, my hand.
Yay!
Thank you.
You've allowed me too much power. I'm sorry.
Penny's even holding out his hand. I'm sorry.
But I've already explained why you wouldn't have had. Why we've already explained why you wouldn't have needed to.
The nonsense with the crossbow. That doesn't bolster your case at all. The man who disappeared from the stage and the man who crashed into the tower are one and the same.
He crashed into the tower.
God damn it.
The forensic investigation team's report is unequivocal on that point.
Ah!
And the second flaw in your assertion is a distinct lack of motive.
Son of a bitch.
Why would this man have wanted to take the victim's life? He had no reason to do so.
Fucking giggling.
That's MD.
Yeah.
That's the apprentice.
Really
like-
proud of himself.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I just had a moment where I was zoned out, and you guys went to go say MD, and I went me. MJ.
Yeah, you.
The great state of Maryland.
Great state of MJ.
Maryland.
Great state of MJ.
A motive.
My state is not great, notably. So.
Do I have to think of everything myself? Rip Master Apprentice, you would have loved 2012 MLG compilation.
The great state of MJ.
I have here a contract provided by the witness.
I don't know why I went American there.
It stands for
Origins.
Massachusetts.
You went Massachusetts.
Massive huge tits.
I meant juice, but sure. What contract is this?
The contract into which Mr. Drebber entered with the victim, Mr. Asman. It reads: Mr. Drebber is to receive 30% of all remunerations from government grants or other income.
You get it, Jupiter. Oh God.
Oh, I tried so hard.
To lose it all. In the end.
You got
30%. Certainly very favorable contractual conditions.
But there was one very important provision bolted onto that clause.
What provision?
Mr. Drebber may only uphold this right on condition that both contracting parties are alive.
Which is a bizarre clause to have.
In other words, hold my hand.
There we go.
If either of us were to die, the contract would become... Thank you. Thank you. The contract would become null and void. So you see, I had nothing to gain from Mr. Asman's death. The diametric opposite, in fact.
Ugh. Sorry, the soundboard's
God, his
really
voice is
funny. I'm
great.
gonna like overuse it so fast.
Need I say more? The witness had neither an opportunity nor a reason to commit the alleged crime. In short, the possibility of Mr. Drebber having done as you suggest is nil.
Listen, Naruto, I'm starting to think that the judicial assistant that he has was a mistake to give him.
It's a stim toy. Relax.
It seems the defense's assertion was somewhat wide of the mark. Lord Van Zeeks, you will submit the contract as evidence, please.
I should set up the thing on Twitch where viewers can like hit soundboard button.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
That's true. If Drebber had no opportunity to switch the birdcage under the stage with the one in the Crystal Tower, he couldn't have done it. And in any case, I have no idea what his motive might have been.
There is one aspect of your argument that still holds true, however. There were 2 bird cages. The prosecution is unable to deny that.
I'm normal and can be trusted with the soundboard.
soundboard.
Ah,
That's what MD said too.
Mr. Naruhodo, I am normal and can be trusted with a soundboard.
you have a soundboard. You have access to the soundboard,
Oh,
Susanna.
shit, you're right.
Oh yeah, Susanna's gotta clap
Yeah,
back.
you're
with
right.
her
You're right.
own
Sorry, I'll be on
soundboard.
it.
So I'm sure you're on the right lines, Mr. Naruhodo.
Marilyn said that.
Sorry, the idea of the Apprentice and Susanna like locking eyes and just soundboarding
Yeah,
at
yeah,
each
yeah,
other. I need someone to boost the server so we can get the rest of the sounds back open, please. Please.
And I've no doubt there are other aspects of your assertion that are undeniable truths, too.
Well, it would seem that the defense has no rejoinder to offer.
Well, I must say I'm a little surprised. I came here to testify about the machine I built, and instead my reputation is defiled. But the prosecution's counter has set the record straight, I think. It's impossible that I'm the culprit.
Objection!
Nuh-uh.
Fuck you mean, nuh-uh.
At the beginning of this trial, we believed that there was only one birdcage. Yet now we know there must have been 2. In other words, hold my hand, there was more to the demonstration than we realized at first. I think it's abundantly clear that the same applies to the culprit.
Oh god.
Get to the point.
The stage demonstration was constructed and set up in its entirety by you, Mr. Drebber. Therefore, it's inconceivable that you had no hand in the events that transpired.
Angie.
So if circumstances mean it's impossible that you could have carried out the crime yourself, it points to the fact that someone else was involved.
Someone else? Counsel, are you suggesting...
Yes, my lord. Mr. Drebber had an accomplice.
Objection!
An accomplice now. Well then, I presume. You're prepared for what's to come.
No. Not now.
Oh. Oh, sorry.
I knew it was going to.
You knew it was what?
Hey!
Now that you're accusing not only this witness, but someone else of the most serious of crimes. If these accusations turn out to be false,
He's gone mad with
He's
power.
gone mad with power?
then make no mistake. The prosecution will demand an equally serious punishment for your slander.
Well, counsel, do you intend to pursue this course and formally accuse another party of involvement in this matter?
Fuck, what do I do? At the moment, this is little more than a hunch on my part. I don't know for sure if Drebber had an accomplice or even if he really is the culprit here. One way or another, though, I have to make my position clear. As a lawyer, So what's my stance gonna be? Did Drebber have an accomplice? Or not? I mean, he fucking must have. But I don't know who. If you want me to name a name, I don't know if I can.
Clearly, it's Iris.
Iris has done nothing wrong in her life. How dare you?
Exactly.
Oh, wait. Shit. Wait. Hold on. Wait,
It was
of course. Hold on. I'm stupid. Waggy's also done nothing wrong. How dare you? Wait. Hold on. Wait. We don't have anything from the waxwork part, do we? Except for the camera and head.
We have head.
But, like, we don't have the, like, ransom note or anything.
No, we don't.
The defense is ready to name Mr. Drebber's accomplice. Somehow the two bird cages must have been switched. Everything points to that. Yet according to the coroner's report, that's not a possibility. But that inconsistency itself is a clue.
Counsel.
I was right! Fuck you! My lord?
You have received a stark warning already. If you are nevertheless determined, then I must now ask you to identify this alleged accomplice by name. So, your answer, please. Who do you claim to have been Mr. Drebber's accomplice?
I read "let gun child do murder" wrong, and I read it as "let the child do gun murder."
Let her do that too.
Let
was
me
Susato.
do gun murder.
It was Susato
I'm so
Mikotoba.
good at it.
I mean, I was gonna say Esmeralda Tispels technically as the accomplice, but no, we're just going back to the fact that I was fucking right earlier. Fuck you and your mom.
Take that!
The name of the person in question is...
Let the child do gun murder. Oh, Christ.
What's wrong, my Nipponese friend? Surely fear doesn't bind your tongue now. It's a little late for that.
Oh no, the only...
Hello?
The only man who could bind my tongue, I'm like 90% sure is dead. That number is going lower every passing second, but...
Sorry, I'm losing it over "let the child do gun murder."
Why are you talking about other men's... Bind? No, let him hang. Of course I'm afraid. After all, naming her in this capacity is definitely gonna make waves. A lot of waves. I could very well turn every single person in this courtroom against me.
I'm sure it will be all right, Mr. Naruhodo.
Thank you, Mr. Zato.
The enemy always appears larger than life, but you'll appear exactly the same to the enemy.
Alright then. Here goes.
You've kept us waiting long enough. Your answer, Counsel. Now.
The person who colluded with Mr. Drebber in order to carry out this wicked crime is Scotland Yard's coroner, Dr. Courtney Scythe.
I told you I could be trusted with one, Mr. Naruhodo.
Oh, Mr. Zato, I love you!
I was racing
You
for
truly,
it. You have
you
no
truly are the best judicial assistants in the world.
idea.
Oh, what the blazes are you talking about? Dr. Scythe?
The head of the forensics investigation team, and the coroner who conducted the autopsy on the victim.
Oh, I want a game.
We know there were 2 bird cages. So who could have carried out the switch to complete the illusion? The accident happened in front of a large crowd of spectators and the area was immediately sealed off. Then everyone, police officers included, were banished to make way for the forensic investigation team. When else could the switch have occurred? It can only have been in that team's presence. It's essential that the court determines exactly what happened following the incident. The defense demands that Dr. Scythe be summoned to the witness stand at once to testify. Ow.
You've got a nerve, lad! Standing up there dragging the yard's name through the mud.
I didn't mean to...
I know the woman
What do you mean by that, sir?
biblically. I know that we had a situationship. I know the woman very well. There's no better dead room worker out there. How dare you call her a criminal?
Cook,
He is a
Ren,
little,
cook.
like, too like he's a little too respectful of Dr. Scythe. I'm gonna be real.
I'm a simp.
My learned friend's imagination appears to be wilder than the East End at night.
Why do you know
What
how
would you
wild
know about
the East End is at night? Not now. God.
It's the way you're doing it for each other's characters that's really good.
It's really funny. The lack of control.
Brothers
is
in
really
arms.
funny. I'm gonna cry.
But the recklessness of your accusation aside, there's another grave problem with your argument.
Sorry, it's the fact that the apprentice is just being such a little shit about it.
Yeah.
like the apprentice will commit to learning the bottle maneuver and passing stuff over, but this is like, you pay me
Stop
minimum
embarrassing
wage,
me.
this is what you get. You don't pay me.
Every time, except for the time we named the accomplice as Courtney Scythe, it has been the masked disciple.
Yeah, every time it's been me.
Every
Except
single
for
time.
one.
One which the prosecution demands you address at once.
A grave problem?
A grave problem.
Oh my word. Who do you claim acted as the victim's doppelganger? It's really hard to say that in a British accent.
Doppelganger.
I'm naming my next D&D character Doppelganger.
Doppelganger.
What?
Certainly, if the bad cage containing the body of the victim was exchanged for another,
He actually shifts into perfect German for that moment. I don't know how to say that.
Doppelganger.
Yeah, sure.
that cage must also have contained a body.
And yet, no missing persons or accidental deaths of anyone even remotely resembling the victim have been reported. Which means there was no one, dead or alive,
Dead or alive.
Alive.
who could have fulfilled the role of a body double for Mr. Asman.
I love that series, Capcom. Capcom, I love the series Dead or Alive. You should... hey, Capcom. Hey. Twirling my hair, kicking my feet. Hey, Capcom. Ugh. It's true. If my argument is that there were 2 bird cages, then there must also have been 1 person inside each. The fucking waxwork! Okay. But I don't know if I've got an answer to this yet, have I? What can I do to reveal how this body stunt was achieved? Okay. Even if we wanted to present the waxwork, I don't know how we would do that.
You got it.
I mean, we have the head, but...
Yeah, you got it.
Mm-hmm.
Does that count?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally does. Show head.
Show head. Head and hole? Very well. The defense will address my learned friend's concerns by presenting evidence that reveals the true nature of Mr. Asman's body double.
Good gracious. I just accidentally opened a tab over the window. Well, whatever the rest of that was. I do hope this isn't filibustering, counsel. The court is expecting a name.
He got learned friended back.
Friended
Susato,
back.
get the air horns.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry for the delay.
She had to like go pick it up.
I'm so sorry.
It's alright.
She's running across the courtroom
Yeah,
every
yeah.
time and taking it from
taking it
Mass
from me.
Disciple
It's
because they don't have their own.
You know there's videos of the White House interns in the places that like they're not allowed to have cameras, so they have to like put on running shoes and like sprint to get the news. That's what Susato's doing. God, it's a book animation.
If you think you have, if you think you have relevant evidence, present it now.
Can someone please make that? The body double and the bird cage were hiding inside the balloon that was floating above the stage, which means that any witnesses would only have seen them from 60. Yeah, any witnesses would only have seen them from 60 feet away. So who was it that appeared out of that explosion some 18 meters above the spectators? Atsu! The body double inside the second bird cage was the head!
Take that!
We know that the victim, Mr. Asman, was in the birdcage that was situated inside the kinesis machine on stage. So yes, head! And therefore, he couldn't have been inside the second birdcage. Instead, that contained something else. What's been described as a body double, which is what fell from the sky and crashed into the crystal tower.
Yes, Counsel. According to your somewhat elaborate version of events.
Ryunosuke, you finally caught up. Thank you. Oh my god, thank you. And that body double inside the second birdcage was, in fact...
It's all right, Mr. Naruhodo. You're ready for this.
I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. Go treason, man, you can do it!
Jesus, that's still me.
Just steel yourself and come out with it.
I'm bi!
Oh. That's not where I thought that was going.
You said come out. Thank you, Mr. Zato. I needed that. As I was saying, I'm bisexual. The body double inside.
Bisexual, I didn't know that.
Oh, by the way, as I was saying, the body double inside the second birdcage was, as unbelievable as it may seem, that thing there.
That thing there.
That thing there.
Angie.
Just once, I wish the apprentice. Why is there such a close-up on it? Get out.
To freak you out.
It's scary. There we go.
That was for me. That was for me personally. For that thing there.
Just once, I want the apprentice to have just like a slight look of like, what the fuck? Like, just a little bit.
Open your eyes and look into mine, my Nipponese friend.
Dog, why are you, as a man, telling me to look into your eyes? Yes, allow it. Allow it.
Yes, excuse me.
I think we have now allowed both gay-ass 2 words and gay-ass 1 word.
2 words and 1 word, yeah.
Yeah, I think both from the same person.
If Baroque Van Zeeks asked me to open my eyes and look into his, I would not react the same. Personally.
Open your eyes.
Look up to the skies.
Eyes are open. Oh, we were singing different
Oh, we did
songs.
different things.
Now tell me, what are you playing at?
He's like, I was wondering why that thing's been fucking staring at me the entire trial.
I have to gently hold this bunny plushie because I'm so excited right now.
Stand firm now, Ryunosuke. This is the time to show your Japanese spirit. That's a weird thing for me to have said. As the court will
Yeah,
observe.
that is a weird thing to say.
I'm sorry I said
Weird
that.
thing to say in general.
Sorry I said that, chat. As the court will observe, this is a waxwork model. A model, in fact, of an infamous London murderer from 10 years ago. The Professor.
Objection!
Professor.
Professor?
I hardly know her. Where's that air horn? Thank you, thank you.
No, wait. Professor, I hardly know her.
Oh.
Wait,
That's fine.
Professor, I hardly know her.
There we go.
Wait, Professor, I hardly know her.
I like toxic yaoi.
There we go.
There we
That's
go.
the right one. Damn, we should have said that when you said the look into my eyes thing.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot it was there.
You started.
I also forgot it was there.
You started by indicting the leader of the forensic investigation team as an accomplice in this crime. And now you moved on to indicting Waxworks.
Yeah, that's about the size of it.
But why? And why this waxwork? It looks nothing like the victim. In fact, it could hardly resemble him less. What possible justification can you give?
Have we considered? Hold on, before I say something stupid, I'm gonna check something. Have we considered Mr. Asman was the professor? Have we thought about this? Has this crossed your little mind yet? If you want to know why, ask Mr. Drebber.
Oh fuck, did he say something? I was looking
No.
away.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
Okay.
Sorry, that had the exact same energy as Eric Vale in the Ace Attorney dub doing the, oh shit, that's a mental
That's a mental line.
What?
Just days before Professor Harebrain performed his public demonstration, Mr. Drebber
shit,
abducted
that's a
this
mental
model from Mr. Drebber abducted this model from Madame Dispel's.
Did you say abducted?
And 2 days after the incident at the Great Exhibition, he returned it to the museum.
Then the timing.
Is this true, Mr. Drebber?
At first, I couldn't see why Mr. Drebber would have stolen the waxwork and then given it back again. Ryunosuke, I love you, you're really stupid. But now, the reason is clear. He took it so that he could put it inside the second bird cage as a body double for Mr. Asman.
Objection!
Are you hearing this, ladies and gentlemen of the jury? Are you hearing the defense's astonishing proposal? That the witness fabricated this vast machine with the intention of deceiving some wretched scientist. That he did so in collusion with the country's finest coroner on a public stage in front of a vast audience. And that, to effect the exception, he used
what?
a waxwork model. What? What?
To effect the exception.
Did I say exception?
Yeah, you did.
Deception?
I heard
I
deception.
I heard deception.
I might be gaslighting you a little bit. I heard exception so clearly.
How mean! How rude! Anyway.
And that, to effect the deception, he used a waxwork model that in no way resembles the victim.
Thank you, Sunshadow. You're with me.
Damn it!
Are we really to believe this far-fetched tale like the Pokemon? What do you decide? Thank you.
Maybe it's a stream thing. Maybe Julie's audio cut out.
Oh, maybe.
Red and
Yeah,
I definitely
maybe.
heard deception.
Maybe it didn't catch on Twitch.
Yeah.
Wait. Yes, if you put it like that, of course it sounds implausible.
My lord! It's probably the first guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
I need to speak, if you please.
I need to
I don't
piss.
remember mine. I don't remember my voice.
Go ahead, Mr. Foreman. Go piss.
Go
No,
piss,
I
go.
mean they.
Myself and my colleagues have reached an agreement.
It hurts.
Very good. In that case,
It's not good that everything hurts.
ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you will state your leanings for the court to hear now.
Guilty!
Guilty. Guilty.
Guilty!
He's Italian?
Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, am I gonna go for full Purelli with him? And then I was like, that feels not correct. And then he was Italian. I was like, well,
And then he
I can-
was.
Sorry, I don't speak Italian.
I don't speak witch.
So,
Your Honor.
as indicated by the foreman, the
Give Bosch a
jury
check.
has reached a consensus.
When in doubt,
I was gonna
go
be like, he
Italian.
looks just like Christian Borle as Pirelli and Sweeney Todd.
Oh my god, he does! Holy fuck!
He does.
I knew that was gonna happen. Looks Juror 1 looks like his color palette was picked by a sad beige mom.
God.
We shall get through this, Mr. Naruhodo, as we always do.
Oh no, it's loading. Oh no, we got spinning wheel of death. There we go.
And uncover some new truths along the way, I'm quite sure.
Yes, I agree. I agree with that. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to appeal to the jurors as usual and see if I can persuade them to change their minds.
The defense will now embark on a summation examination.
Yep.
Yeah, Susano's really like,
Yeah.
got this, bud.
Yeah. And you and your fellows. Oh my god. Babe? And? Okay. Are you and your fellows ready to proceed, Mr. Foreman?
Just me and the boys.
We are, my lord.
Very well. In that case, I ask you now to state clearly for all present to hear the grounds on which each of you has decided that the defendant is guilty of the crime of which he is charged.
I mean, it does genuinely make sense for her to be extra supportive because one, I think this is her first case back,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And
They haven't been
also,
together in like 6 months.
yeah, and also they're both like looking at the
They're both going
Apprentice
through
like
it.
your vibes are insane.
They're both going through
Your
it.
vibes are fucking insane, sir.
Oh.
I've known that woman for years. She'd never be an accomplice to anything.
She doesn't do shit.
It's utter nonsense to think those two would ever be conniving with one another.
I hope we get to be like, sir, look at your newspaper.
Oh dear, this is most troubling. But surely the waxwork the man stole has nothing to do with the coroner, is it?
See, now I have a choice to make. Fuck it. I have had my own problems with members of the police. I do not trust them much. That's not Italian, but we're
fine.
going with it.
I
I do not trust them much.
He's from he's a vampire.
Yeah.
I've seen no rigorous proof that this waxwork was ever inside the birdcage. It's conjecture.
I never knew vampires were so fruity. Not all of them, just the European ones.
Using someone without right evidences, he's not a proper job, is he? I won't have it.
I miss Jurgen.
Me too.
Somewhat unsurprisingly, it seems the introduction of this waxwork model to the proceedings has polarized opinion.
Given that its face is obscured and its build is. Nope, that's an extra word. Given that its face is obscured and its build in no way resembles that of the victim, I can only applaud my learned friend's temerity at suggesting it as Mr. Asmund's body double.
Thank you.
Do I get a treat now?
No.
Oh. Yes, the applause is deafening. And yes, I know it seems extraordinary. But that's the point. God, I miss the armband. I love this outfit. I miss the armband so much.
And like, it wouldn't look good with the outfits, sadly.
Ugh. That's why I have a strong feeling it's actually a greater clue than anyone yet realizes.
I'm gonna read juror number 1's thing, and then I'm gonna get water.
What are you thinking, Mr. Naruhodo?
Not much. I can't explain why at the moment. But I feel as though there's a specific reason why it was used. Why it had to be this model. Yeah, 'cause the head is cut. I don't know.
Really? A reason why nothing else would do, you mean?
Well... Oh! Well, maybe. No, that doesn't make sense.
Cooking?
I mean, the immediate the immediate you can honestly go get water now. I'm gonna be here for a second, just yapping. But like my idea right now is that either one, it had to be this waxwork because this is a waxwork of Mr. Asman, but that wouldn't matter because we can't get the goddamn helmet unlocked. Or two, I was gonna say it has to be this waxwork because the head is like very much protected. And so like if they dropped it on its head, the head wouldn't be destroyed. And so it could be returned like just fine, basically. But that doesn't explain why the head is like I guess the head, like if they're like he hit and snapped his neck, that could be like, oh, the head just like broke off. Because again, it was gonna be like, oh, it has to be this one because it's Asman, but if you can't see the face, that doesn't really matter. Yes, and I'm convinced it's something far more significant than whether or not this model looked like the victim. Well, if that's the case, we must prevent the trial from ending prematurely at all costs. Agreed. Have to find a way out of this.
If you are ready, Counsel, you may proceed with the summation examination.
Yes, my lord. Look at that grabbable waist. You seeing this shit?
Oh, I'm seeing it. I was looking at Drebber, but then you said grabbable waist, and then I looked towards him, so yeah, I am seeing it now.
Just anything. It's nonsense. I guess we be conniving with each other. I've had my...
I'm back. I got a piece of cheese and water.
I'm just gonna trust you on that one.
Mhm.
Okay. Alright, that was fucking fast. What sort of problems? Let's just say we have run into each other on numerous occasions while I've been performing on the street. Right, Naruhodo. Obviously, artists such as myself cannot appear on stage as we work in close proximity to our audiences. So we perform our great magic in parks, on street corners, and the like. But the police use any excuse... No shot. But the police use any excuse to make our lives difficult. Sometimes they even cook up a story to extort monies from the poor. Well, that's... Oh, I didn't hit it. Sorry, I was like so locked in. Alright. So I say if you trust the police, you will have trouble. Fucking ACAB, let's go! Alright.
Excuse me.
Can I help you? Do you have something to say in response to that, Mr. Ottermole?
Who are you calling a mass murderer?
Sorry, my mistake. I got confused because I heard you look like him.
I don't look anything like the man. You want to be locked up, Sonny?
Thanks, Mr. Sholmes. Perhaps we could move on. I was really wondering if you had something you wanted to add in response to what juror number 3 just said. And clearly you do.
Back in my day, back in the good old days,
Oh, son of a bitch. This guy.
it wasn't like this.
Yeah, that's how time works. Things change, my guy.
I don't like it.
Okay, Boomer, what was it like?
We worked our fingers to the bone to earn the public's trust, we did. And by Jove, we earned it. People respected us back then.
Yeah, back then. But I respected you.
No one. I didn't even notice that.
Because he's a cop.
He's a cop.
Yeah.
No one would have called a coroner into question in them days. A coroner's report was the hallmark of an investigation done right. Especially when... Oh, we're loading.
Especially when Dr. Courtney.
Especially when Dr. Courtney Stevens put a name to it. She was the best of the best. And the... Oh, fuck me, I guess.
Hold on a minute. What are you talking about? Who's Courtney Stevens?
Sorry, got a bit carried away there.
I'm eating a piece of cheese. God.
Stevens is Dr. Scythe's maiden name.
Why not?
I don't have any other aminals. Her maiden name. So that was before she was married. I don't have any sounds that invoke cheese.
Oh, I see.
Of course, yes, silly me. It's Scythe now, isn't it? I forget because it wasn't me who married her.
Back to Boo Boo.
Damn it.
Stevens. Sure, I've seen that name somewhere recently.
Anyway, the point is, those are the great days of policing. Not like now.
Jesus Christ, this guy.
Sorry to interrupt, sir. Wait, I just realized, Van Zieks, are you rubbing in the fact that you're allowed to eat cheese? Asshole. Susano doesn't let me eat the cheese.
You're lactose intolerant.
She did let me eat the trees. She did let me eat the cheese on the barrier. She never lets me eat the cheese.
You can't have cheese, Mr. Naruto.
Why not? She didn't let me eat the treat. I was already sad, and she didn't let me eat the treat. I didn't let you eat the bait of a mousetrap.
I didn't let you eat the bait of a mousetrap.
I was already sad about my boyfriend dying, and she wouldn't let me eat the cheese.
If you had tried to eat the cheese, you would have also been sad about your finger hurting from trying to grab the cheese.
A small price to pay for cheese. Ow. Do you think you could change your statement to include that name?
Well, yes, I don't see why not.
The cheese got him.
She was Courtney Stevens back when I knew her, of course. A legendary coroner even then.
Hey, can I, like... I can't.
I don't remember what the hell the thing is.
I
okay.
have an idea.
I know what it is now.
The waxwork man has nothing to do with the coroner. Oh! Fuck! Oh, fuck! Can I just pet it from here?
You should press
I
this one.
am begging you to press this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Weird creature. What the fuck are you doing over there?
What is happening?
What?
They reversed the
cheese
emojis,
story happening.
and now it looks like Cosmo's reaching for cheese as he breathes his last breath.
Christ.
Why would you assume that?
Cheese killed him.
Well, quite simply because
Watch out for the cheese.
that
The
unsettling
cheese.
swindler has no relationship with the woman, does he?
Juror number 6 comes in like, True. As it stands, we don't know of any connection.
Oh gosh, but it would be delightfully romantic if they were somehow to have a mutual interest in the waxwork.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Romantic.
A woman of society such as myself views everything in terms of relationships, you know?
Fujo. Well, you learn something new every day, even if you don't want to.
One might wonder about a possible relationship between the defendant and this coroner woman. Voodooing out.
I like
She's voodooing
toxic
out.
yaoi.
Or perhaps between the defendant and the handsome prosecutor just there.
I like toxic yaoi.
Oh my god.
That was incredible.
That was
great. I
awesome!
don't even know who
Funniest
the other one
fucking
was.
thing ever.
Wait, Julie, was that
Holy
you?
shit. One was me,
That was
yeah.
Julie.
It was,
That
yeah,
was
it
both of us.
Julie
That was
and
both of
UK.
us.
Okay. Good lord. That was
Brain
MD and Susato.
Same time and just look at each other. A small stoic nod of approval.
Mhm.
This woman may be more astute than I've been giving her credit for.
Yeah. Anyway,
See,
that's
she's
why we
been
wanted you to
Fujoing
press it.
out.
She's been Fujoing
Just
out.
voodooing out.
Wanted you to we wanted you to press it for that and that only.
Yes.
Okay.
If that's the woman's stance,
I always forget it's optional dialogue.
then perhaps demonstrating some connection between the waxwork and Dr. Scythe would be enough.
Yes, I agree. As soon as we have even a whiff of a connection, she'll be the first to know. Good news.
Please, I need
How
to
do
write my fan fiction.
How do I do this? Okay, now do I pit? No, I have to
Now
like
you can
present
pit.
it to you.
Yeah, you can do
Okay.
it. I'm gonna like double check, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, music stop.
These two statements clearly contradict each other.
Good gracious. To whose statements do you refer, counsel? I need to drink
So,
water.
juror number 2.
Oh, gosh. Me? What can I do for you?
Cock.
Yeah.
Cock. 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 Cock.
Cock,
forgot.
cock, 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 cock.
We're doing great today, guys. We're doing so great. We're saying so many words that are one syllable long. And yet they convey so much.
My poor neighbors.
You should know
I'm in my
walked downstairs. I walked downstairs to... Sorry, finish that sentence.
I was just gonna say, I'm
Funny.
in my closet, and I'm pretty sure it's right next to my neighbor's closet, which is in their
Great.
bedroom. So I guarantee that they're like trying to sleep right now, and
Oh,
they just heard me
no.
shouting, cock, 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 cock.
I walked downstairs, and my mom goes, like, your stream is like particularly loud today. You sound like your dad. Which I'm gonna take that as a compliment for what is presumably about my Van Zeke's like breaking down.
I presume that you heard what juror number 6 said in his statement. It's brought to light the maiden name of the coroner, Dr. Scythe. Me and the girlies went cock. Which in turn has revealed a connection that wasn't apparent before.
Well, naturally, as a woman of society, I find such connections and relationships irresistible.
He
I
gets
like
me.
toxic yaoi.
I
Thank you.
really do like toxic yaoi. But, oh golly, I'm afraid I failed to see what you mean.
Dr. Scythe's maiden name is Stevens. And through that name, the coroner is very definitely linked to the waxwork of the killer. The defense has evidence to prove it.
My goodness, evidence you say? How utterly enthralling.
Can you tone it down, girly?
No,
Okay.
I'm having fun. Counsel, the court cannot overlook that last remark. I very much hope there is substance to your claim.
Of course, my lord. I would ask the court to look at this. The evidence that clearly links Dr. Scythe to the mass murderer known as the Professor.
Dialogue that implies the greater Victorian public thinks Van Zeeks is gay, and it's optional.
No.
Take that!
Devastating.
She's such an AO3 girly, it's wild.
Mhm.
I have here a certain autopsy report from 10 years ago. Ooh.
10 years
years.
old.
10 years
Years
old!
in the joint.
A 10-year-old autopsy report?
Happy
What
birthday.
relevance does that have?
It is, of course, from the autopsy of the person portrayed in the waxwork. The killer known as the Professor.
Jump scare.
10 minutes.
Exclamation point.
Ren pulling from a much better musical.
Yeah, God, I wish.
The professors? But the man was a capital offender, so...
The professor.
The professor.
That's right. This is the
I don't want
certification
to
of
change
death.
my name, my status to that.
The
Please.
professor.
No, wait, no, I'm
Dentist
changing it to
when
dentist
the
when you
professor.
That's on you, professor.
That's right. This is the certification of death that was drawn up after the convict's execution. The identity of the killer was never made public, so the reports give few details. But what's important is the name of the coroner who wrote it. Courtney Stevens.
Oh my! Courtney Stevens? Very well timed.
Strike a light!
That's my favorite song from Heathers. It appears that the professor's autopsy was conducted by Dr. Scythe 10 years ago. And a few days ago, Mr. Drebber very deliberately stole the waxwork of the professor from Madame Dispel's. A waxwork that doesn't, in fact, resemble the victim, Mr. Asman, at all.
And do you suppose there's some unsavory relationship between those events? Toxic, you might say?
I like toxic yaoi.
Absolutely. I'm sure of it. There's no doubt in my mind that the professor case is at the heart of a link that we have yet to uncover between Dr. Courtney Scythe and Mr. Enoch Drebber.
Hidden links, mysterious connections, secret relationships. This is all most extraordinary, and I am taking very
toxic yaoi.
detailed notes for my fanfiction.
She's just like me for real. She's locked in now.
She's locked in.
This was run with alien stage.
Fuck!
We're surely obliged now to explore this further.
No questions, goddamn.
Yeah.
I'm
like
pretty
toxic yaoi.
nice.
I wanted one nice juror.
She is also, like,
just-
nice.
I just wanted one. I just wanted one who's nice. That's it. All of mine are such bitches.
Quite right. They're all bitches. We can't let this trial come to an end now. Not now that there's toxic yaoi involved. Not while there's this cloud of suspicion hanging over the yard's best coroner. It wasn't like this in my day, but we're still here to uphold justice in the end.
No. Imagine being Albert and seeing that the continuation of your trial hinges on a woman wanting to find out whether your uni friend and you are gay for each other.
Albert, like, maybe I should have asked him out before I left for Germany.
Damn it. I don't trust them much. I've seen no rigorous proof that this waxwork was ever inside the birdcage. And what's your problem?
What's your problem?
Could ever be conniving with one another.
Hold it!
But you claimed the whole instantaneous kinesis demonstration was a trick.
That I did, but there's more than one way to pull a rabbit out of a hat, isn't there?
Sorry?
I mean,
It was
depends
a
on the
metaphor.
hat, I guess.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I grant you, given that this cage appeared from amidst an explosion, there'd have been no need to use a real person.
I have only been thinking of this line from a song. I cannot remember the name of the song, but it's a song that must have come out recently. But it's like, heard you like magic? I got a wand and a rabbit.
Oh,
It's
it's
Trouble
Red Wine Supernova.
Oh, that's Red Wine Supernova.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Good fucking line.
The
It's
speed
really
at
good.
which we all.
Yeah, I know, it was really funny.
Good job,
I didn't think
gay
I was gonna
people.
know.
I'm
what he
exposing
said.
myself for as
figured
not
it out
actually listening to
before.
that much Chapel Roan.
I figured it out before Kate even said the line. I was like, oh,
Incredible.
Chapel Road.
Are we having a chapel
job.
summer or a Charlie summer?
I'm sorry, I'm exposing myself as not really taking time to listen to Chapel Roan. I'm sorry.
We can fix that. But if a waxwork had been used, I'm a big chapel stan.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
H-O-T-G-O-G-O. You can take me hard to go. Thank you, thank you. But if a waxwork had been used, the culprit could at least have had the decency to make it look like the victim.
I'm not sure exactly how much criminals are governed by decency.
The point is, if you're going to make a claim about that waxwork being inside the birdcage, you need to give us some evidence. Without that, it's just not science.
He's very cute. Very cute little
That's Ryunosuke.
Oh, hey, Team Mike, hi.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
I suppose we should expect nothing less than a logical argument from a fellow of the Royal Society. But perhaps that means his mind could be changed if we manage to present suitable evidence. And then the typing noises continued.
Evidence that the professor... Yeah, evidence that the professor waxwork was inside that birdcage. I have to have something, right? I mean, it makes sense that it was. I shouldn't have to...
Oh my god, I accidentally scrolled over my, like, the news thing that Windows has, and one of the, like, news things said that, the Zika virus might be able to treat brain cancer, and I was like, oh my god, this is just like every episode of House MD. He needs mouse bites to live.
He needs mouse bites to live.
He needs mouse bites to live. This vexes me.
Around the world.
Around the world.
around.
I don't know. I don't know. I have to have something though.
You want...
Do you want an answer?
Do I have it? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's step one. Actually,
step one.
Yeah.
I have something I'd like you to see, sir.
I must warn you that I firmly believe it's only wise to trust men in white coats.
That was a
feels
very
like something.
dangerous end to that sentence there,
That
bud.
feels like something.
You thought I was going somewhere else, didn't you? It's still kind of going in that direction.
Still kind of going there.
So hold on to that thought. So given your jet black outfit, I don't mind admitting to a sense of trepidation here. I'm also probably racist.
I was gonna say, Ryunosuke's like, I feel like I should be offended by this.
Like, you are a scientist in the 1890s.
So you don't trust anyone in black? Oh, looking in the mirror must be very trying.
This is very funny with the DLC outfits.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always funny when that happens. There's
I'm not really good at colors. Navy blue just looks like black to
I'm
me.
colorblind.
There's a character in The Hound of the Baskervilles, hilariously, who is like a helpful little sidekick to the case, but also he keeps trying to talk to Holmes and Watson about the brand of racism that is skull measuring. Like, he's really into it.
Yep.
Like, he's really into it, and like literally at one point Watson goes, like, to distract him from something, goes, oh hey, didn't you want to tell me about skull measuring? Just to make him info dump so he stops paying attention.
Oh my god.
But Holmes and Watson clearly don't want to talk about it.
Broken vertebra. The way people keep mentioning that he's wearing black like someone in mourning.
Yeah, it's a good bit. Even though men wearing full mourning was not too different from, like, normal clothes.
I mean, the thing that's coming to mind is just this head is separate, indicating it probably broke off. But that cannot be correct because there's no sign of like damage on the helmet.
You're kind of close.
You're on the right page of evidence.
Yeah.
That's like
it is
the
related to the
least
wax
amount you
work,
could have given me. Thank you.
Do you want a hint?
Maybe.
Okay, I can give you one.
There is a piece of evidence that we
Oh,
found.
oh, fuck yeah. I'm like, it's like while I'm staring at it, like, you found something.
I started saying it like before you like went on to it, and I was like, never mind.
Nah. Stay.
Take that!
Found something somewhere.
What's that? A piece of glass? Though it's unusually thick for glass.
Yes, it's a piece of broken glass that we found inside the jacket on the waxwork. As you say, it's not ordinary glass, though. It's very thick and clearly made for extra strength. Much like the special glass that was developed for the construction of the Crystal Tower.
The crystal Holy smoke!
Exactly. The centerpiece of the Great Exhibition, where the very incident we're talking about took place. On the day in question, the birdcage fell from above and smashed through a window of that special glass.
From whence this small piece originated? Is that it?
You put your pussy into that whence.
I really like that word.
It's good. It's a good word. Precisely.
Whence?
Whence. So, what do you say? Now that clear evidence in support of the assertion has been placed before you. Fuck me, I guess.
Well, as I said, I'm gonna keep going back to this. I only trust men in white coats as a rule. However, when the reasoning is sound, it's fair to say color shouldn't come into it. I don't see color.
There's only one race, the human. What about NASCAR?
NASCAR.
What about NASCAR?
What about NASCAR?
In light of what you've shown me here, yes, I feel obliged to change my position on the matter.
I'm cured.
I'm cured.
I'm cured.
In that case, juror number 4, you will amend your statement now, please. I'm cured.
I'm cured. I love Dave.
Yes.
Well, good news. We have evidence now, Curly.
Objection!
They contradict each other!
Good gracious. To whose statements do you refer, counsel?
If you could put down your corn for a moment, juror number 5.
No! Don't take her corn!
I'm from Illinois. Ew, you mean me?
What? I am.
You've pointed out that it's wrong to make an accusation without evidence. Whew. But the accusation that the waxwork model was inside the second birdcage on the day in question is not without supporting evidence, as the defense demonstrated to the jurors sitting beside you. Kaka!
Ooh, is that right?
She's clutching it so dearly.
No one's gonna take it from you.
No one's
That's
gonna.
her
Damn,
emotional
girl!
support
No one's taking
corn.
it from you.
For emotional support cob.
Would it be fair to say you didn't follow the argument?
I don't understand much besides Colonel Cobb, to be honest.
That's the corn's name.
It's its name, which is a little horrifying.
Of course you don't.
Colonel Cobb.
If I could interject here.
Please do, sir.
Now that this assertion of yours about the waxwork had been, sorry, old, has been backed up by some solid evidence.
Sorry, I'm on drugs.
Sorry, I'm on drugs.
Sorry, I'm on drugs. It would be wrong of me, as a man of science, not to pursue the matter.
Oh, it's so delayed. Why?
Not to pursue the mat.
Oh.
Oh, well, me too, then.
Sorry?
If this brainy gentleman says he's right, then he must be. See, I wouldn't dream of going against Colonel Cobb or anyone who's got stuff in between the ears.
Hit it with your corn, yeah!
I really wish it popped into popcorn.
Oh, that'd be so
Oh,
good.
that would have been so cute.
I know.
Success! If you can call it that.
Thank you, Counsel. That will do.
I love Ryunosuke Naruhodo. He's so girly pop.
As a result of the summation examination, the jury's overall leaning changed. 2 jurors now call guilty, against 4 who call not guilty.
I don't think she would be
Accordingly,
okay if her
the court
emotional
has
support
failed
cord exploded.
She would not be
still-
okay.
You can still eat it.
Yeah, popcorn and eating corn are
Accordingly, the
different
court has failed
breeds.
to
Actually, they're
reach
not.
a consensus at this time. And the trial must continue.
I said that really confidently. I think they are different. Like, you...
Yeah.
Yeah,
are,
because
But
you
also,
you see...
I think it's fun.
I mean, you can... Like, I mean, because... Well, no, they are. They have to be. Because if... I think you have to, like... I'm talking out my ass. But I feel like you have to, like... Kind of... dry out the kernels
I
a
have
little
some
bit if you're
answers
gonna
about
pop them.
corn.
Oh,
I have some
continue.
answers about corn, but it requires me to divulge personal information, so I'll tell you guys later.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell us off call.
Which is
We'll
the-
just be like, there's a
Which
difference.
is the funniest thing in the world. There is a difference though between also like the corn that we eat nowadays is not
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know if
that
it was
shit's
around yet.
bred to hell.
That I knew.
Yeah.
It's what?
No, it's
We did it.
call that cornbread.
Oh, well done, Mr. Naruto. Another wonderful victory.
He's just spamming it.
Thanks, Red.
You're right, I got you.
A waxwork of the despicable professor, used as a body double for the victim in this quite extraordinary case. I must say, it's extremely hard to believe the assertion could possibly be true. However, it would appear that it does at least warrant further investigation.
Wait, what? Are we? Hold on.
We're not doing another investigation
not-
phase,
it's
don't
not-
worry.
God, I was like, we're not day
No, 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 no.
threeing this shit. What
No,
the
there is
fuck?
another section, but it's just trial. Don't worry.
Okay, thank God. It's the waxwork of the professor that links Mr. Drebber and Dr. Scythe. And I'm convinced that there's a special significance to that link.
I don't know what you're hoping to prove, lad. I really don't.
The truth, sir. By using evidence and
If the court is to delve deeper into the alleged involvement of the waxwork in this case,
I'm trying to type corn facts to you guys, but I keep talking.
then the prosecution calls for the owner of the model to be summoned as a witness.
The owner?
Madame to spells.
Madame to spells.
I was gonna say more than that, but it was funny.
I really thought that Lord Van Zeeks would object to this whole line of inquiry.
Very well, I concur. Make arrangements for Madame Tuspels to appear as a witness with immediate effect.
Listen carefully, my learned friend.
Gotta walk in again.
Oh. Yes?
You should know that you're on the brink of opening Pandora's box.
Is that what girls say to you before you go down on them?
I don't know how to answer that.
The court shall now adjourn for 45 minutes. During that time, the prosecution will summon the new witness and prepare her for taking the stand.
Madame to spell. Yes. I shall see to it at once, my lord.
Ryu would open Pandora's box for fun. Ooh.
Ooh. starts long.
Yeah, it is 11:30 at night. We're stopping.
It's long. The next part is long.
Yeah, we will save that for nexted time. Okay. You know, it is actually more intimidating when you say shit's long in this game.
Yeah.
Than in, like,
It's not like crazy long as far as I remember. It's just like not something you can tack on to the end of this case.
yeah.
We
Or,
will
like,
definitely
this
probably have to
part.
lock in a little bit more than we did
I
today.
was going
Yeah.
to say, yeah.
Or we will have to split it
lock
into
in
two.
next time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
But it should be easier to lock in because there's.
I
It
will
will be
say-
easier to lock in.
I will say, I feel like I can't really think of a good spot in the next
Yeah.
section to split
There isn't a
it
good
either,
place to
so
split it, yeah.
Oh, is there? Okay.
Oh, I said no there.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I was
If
like, I
nothing else,
We can't
No,
think
there's
of
not.
anything. Yeah, it's.
if nothing else, if we're doing like another like normal schedule, we can just probably start it slightly earlier if we need to.
We also started late
We
today.
could also.
We
yeah,
did.
we
True.
start late.
Point is, I'm scared for next week. That's the point.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Yay!
I love
hey,
walking
Kate.
into. Yeah.
Hey, Kate, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, Kate. Don't worry about it.
Anyway, that's gonna do it for this week on Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolve. I'm being threatened in chat. This is what I'm doing to all of you. There are more buttons I want to hit, and I cannot in fact hit them because the server isn't boosted enough. What's coming up on Tuesday? We got Sam and Max Devil's Playhouse episode 2. On Thursday, we have Baldur's Gate 3. I think on Friday, more, unless we're skipping. I don't remember. I truly don't remember. No, we are skipping next week, I think. Saturday, more Persona 3 Reload, and then Sunday, we're back here for more Great Ace Attorney, baby.
Yippee! Yay! Yay! Yippee! Yay!
I'm very mentally unwell about so many things that are happening on stream lately. Thank you, Kume, for the Ko-fi and the Throne plugs. If you would like to help me get a better setup that isn't me hunched over my laptop and, you know, a proper gaming PC and a desk and stuff, you can check out my Throne and my Ko-fi for that. I'm very excited for Tuesday. I'll throw that on the table.
Oh.
Oh, you have no idea.
Yeah.
Listen, there'll hit a point where you lock the fuck in, I assure you. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are. And until next time.
Bye.
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 That's empty.